Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Untitled Sickos Project, where we're back again, and of course, we're doing shit. I am Bears fan alongside 24 Amper, who
Hey,
is currently working on stuff. I am also alongside Cross Ren Ren. Feel free to say your little funny words.
Did you know that Michael Penix Jr. is actually the they/them version of penis?
And we're also we're also next to Carsausage.
heading over to the curved ledge. Hello, everybody on the podcast. I am currently playing a bit of skate with my older brother, so if you hear me barking commands like I am a army general, that is why.
He's schizophrenic.
And
that's all.
We're also right next to the MaskedAura, who
He makes
who's
this
doing
possible.
something. I figured you would be flexing about that. And also in the background, here to just vibe is Chris, also known as Die Sometimes from the Power Rankings. But other than that, we have a welcome mat to start. Luke, you said that you wanted to talk about a specific quarterback today.
Getting down to the
Lane Kiffin fucking sucks.
What the flip? I thought I hippie jumped that. Oh, Alright, I guess that's a skate telling me to go to bed or something. Look, I'm just happy we 4-starred this thing.
What? They're athletes. My thing is, why would... Sorry, I just wanted to butt in real quick and say this. What is, like, why, my thing is, what does the NCAA have to gain? Like, in my eyes, it's like, why would they want to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember like there was a thing on like John Oliver back in the day where it was like, oh, some kid got arrested because after the big game, some restaurant comped their restaurant, which violated NCAA rules.
The Oh, it's completely ridiculous. The issue is, I just don't think the NCAA cares. Like, why? Again, they don't care. So, like, ultimately, I don't think this issue will ever be resolved. It took them forever to make kids be able to get paid. And you want to know what they're gonna say a while back? Wow, suddenly you don't want kids to get paid and have control over their destiny. That's very counterintuitive. You asked for this, lay in it. Like, that's what they're going to do, and that's the worst part.
You know what I have to say? Coach makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I run 4 verts on company time.
You know what? You see, I'm fine with that once. If that happens multiple times, no. Like, here's the thing. I think the way to fix this is simple. You can transfer once. Any other time than that, you have to have a medical or a personal or family reason. And it has to be determined by the NCAA.
I don't think so. I don't like that. I think they should. I think what they need to do is they need to just They just need to have a complete limit cap on transfers. That's how I feel. I think I think that's how it should be done. Is that there should just be like a limit to how many times players can transfer.
Or hear me out, fellas. The student sees the means of production, and we make the NCAA into a communist, state.
And then you wake up from your dream. Anywho,
I'm sorry.
all I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, the NCAA is just going to be another talking point for years, because for the longest time they've refused to do anything right, and now that suddenly they have to do things right, no one cares. And it's really funny that yeah. And the funniest thing about that, we have a pretty clear example of someone using the NCAA system to the benefit, while everyone else is using it to the detriment. And believe it or not, the person using it for the benefit is hauling ass right now, to say the very least. Or not hauling ass, but rather completely dominating someone. But, well, we weren't going to talk about the playoffs, but after what's been going on, we might as well just get them done and over with. Let's just first get over Ole Miss versus Miami. The ACC strikes again.
That being said, it was actually really admirable that Ole Miss was able to do that without their main head coach. Fuck Lane
True.
Kiffin.
I was like, yeah, go fuck yourself, Lane Kiffin. It's crazy how you leave your team. It's actually crazy. He left his team high and dry, like just high and dry, in the middle of one of the best seasons they've ever had, with a really solid chance to at least be in the college football, the national championship. It just, I don't know.
The thing is, if Lane's here, do they even go to the Natty?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. That being said, we've seen what happens we've seen what the national stage can bring you, and unfortunately, he's not going. I don't think, again, if he plays very well in the national championship, with how desperate some of these teams are, the Steelers drafted Kenny Pickett. They are 100% just as likely to draft Carson Beck.
Well, I mean, I'll say like Kenny Pickett was definitely like a politics thing in Pittsburgh.
Fair, but still, my point stands. It's not a very good draft class. Also,
I wouldn't say not very good. I think it's better than. Yeah.
You want to know my honest thoughts about Kenny Pickett? I think he was a benefactor of Jordan Addison when he was at Pitt. It was totally a Mike Evans Johnny Football situation.
Hey man, Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. All right, get his name right.
It was that one. It was that one play where he did the fake slide. That was also illegal, by the way. The one play where he did
it was legal. Wasn't it legal at the time, and then they banned it?
Yeah, it was legal at the time, and then they banned.
Yeah.
No. But like, my general point is, yeah, there's a ton of quarterbacks in this draft class, but with how desperate some of the teams maybe are, and in a league where your job could be on the line next season if you don't perform well, I do think.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I really don't know what to say here. Like, I don't think I don't like how desperate do you think teams are? I think a lot of teams are going
I
to be really
mean,
waiting for. I like a lot of teams are just going to be really waiting for next season. If you don't have Mendoza and maybe Dante Moore, which even for me, I still
Dante
think it's a
Moore's gonna
little
have
bit
to
of
go back. He's played bad.
I'm saying Ty Simpson's interesting. I think Chambers, since they denied his 6th year, I think he could be interesting too.
I think
But
he's going to the Jets 2nd overall. That's such a Jets
there's
move.
no way they draft him 2nd overall. If they do, that would be insane. That'd be absolutely crazy.
Oh, what about Drew Aller?
Wait, is
Like
I mean,
4th,
are you
5th
saying this
maybe
is
for Drew Aller.
Are you saying this is like a Kyler Murray-esque draft where like there's not that many like first round prospects, but a ton of day 2, 3, 4 kind of people? Because that was the same class as Drew Lock, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, but it also had Dwayne Haskins, which people hyped up.
I mean,
Yeah, people thought Dwayne Haskins was no. People thought Dwayne Haskins, me included, was going to be good.
Yeah, that might have just been one of those places where he just probably didn't have the good situation. Because what was his coach at the time? Fucking Riverboat Ron.
No, I think no, he wasn't
It was the final year of Jay Gruden.
Yeah, I'm saying he was still under Jay Gruden.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck, that does not feel right.
Yeah, no, he was still under Jay Gruden at the time.
Still, they got
Yikers, by the way.
Yeah, but again, I think the general point of this is, I will say this: Malachi Tony, he is going to be a 1st overall pick one day. I don't care. I saw the talent. This man is going to be a fucking beast in the NFL. Unfortunately, he still has to. I still think he's probably gonna have to play at least 2 more years, or maybe a year if he really wants to get.
Isn't he a freshman, anyways?
Yeah, he's a freshman.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dog.
But yeah,
you gotta keep playing.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, good for Miami, man. Everyone counted them out, and they've been proving everyone wrong. Good for them. They deserve this moment. But
I want the funniest scenario to happen where Miami wins it all and the Natties won by a fucking ACC team. That is the funniest outcome possible.
Right, but unfortunately, there is a Mendoza-sized elephant in the room, and this is the reason why
You're absolutely right.
And this is why we decided to talk about it today instead of, next week, because... So, I get it's not fair to call games at halftime, but, the score is 35-7.
This game was
game's over.
This game was over when Oregon threw the fucking interception on the first play of the game. After that, I'm like, bye, Oregon.
Sorry,
See you
Oregon just ran into the Miracle Hoosiers. Like, this has been the miracle run of a century. Like,
this isn't even a miracle run. This is the buzzsaw. This is meant to be. No, this is meant to. With seeing the turnaround that the Indiana has had, this was what their destiny. This is destiny. If people say that football is scripted, I believe them. Because it just had to be. Listen. Heisman winning Fernando Mendoza. He leads the Indiana Hoosiers in their best season in decades, since probably before 9/11.
Since before the Great Depression.
I mean, I think the best way I would describe
they undefeated national champions.
The best
just dominate. Hey, Oregon. This could have been. Hey, think about it like this. All this, what's happening right now, could have happened to Notre Dame. Just think about that.
Mm-hmm.
All could have been Notre Dame.
One thing I will say is instead of the miracle run, I will call it's the shiny new buzzsaw that's going to be in the CFP. Indiana's going to be good. Kirk Cignetti wins games. Indiana is going to be the next, I think, powerhouse of college football.
I'll say this about Kirk Cignetti. That motherfucker's autistic, bro.
Yeah.
Look, man, you want your coach is autistic as fuck, dude. He is like Sean McVay levels of terrifying.
He
like,
wins games. Google him. Whenever you say that, I just get fucking like, dude, goosebumps.
Well, yeah, I mean that's because you check your bed every night to see if Sean McVay's under there.
Hey, no, I don't have to worry about that anymore. We beat his ass.
We'll see. We'll get into
Yeah.
that later.
Yeah,
But,
check under your bed, kid.
Oh,
Turn on the
fuck that.
TV.
But yeah.
It doesn't matter what channel.
But yeah, I might as well get this. Noah, I have to ask you personally, what are your thoughts on the Indiana Hoosiers?
Honestly, this is probably the most complete team I've seen in a very long time. It's hard to really find any weaknesses with them.
I'm in agreement. Like, what is the weakest part of their team? Like,
Probably their special teams by default of it being special teams. That's
I mean,
it, though.
Ironically, they are probably the most complete team since the 2001 Miami Hurricanes.
Maybe.
2019.
Oh,
I mean,
again,
2019 LSU.
oh, yeah, right, because that was Jefferson.
Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Right.
the weakest person on that team, ironically enough, I just wanted to bring it up, was Thaddeus Moss, which was Randy Moss's
That team
kid.
was so good. It got Edwards-Helaire for drafted in the first round.
Dude, he's a bum. He sucked.
He sucks.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, he sucked.
But yeah, let me just list all of the people in the 2001 Hurricanes to go into the NFL, because this is actually fucking crazy. This is just people who Andre Johnson, Sean Taylor, Kellen Winslow II, Bryant McKinney, Antrell Roll, Jonathan Vilma, Jeremy Shockey, Jerome McDougall, Philip Buchanan, DJ Williams, Vernon Carney, Vince Wilfork, Willis McGahee, Ed Reed, William Joseph, Mike Rumpf, Kelly Jennings, Ricky McIntosh, Clinton Portis, Roscoe Parrish, Frank Gore, Andrew Williams, Rashad Butler, Leon Williams, Martin Bibla, Jamal Green, Orion Harris, Najee
You're just
Davenport,
naming names now.
Matt Walters, Marcus Maxey, James Lewis, Chris Myers, Daryl
Ooh.
McClover, Alfonso.
You were just naming names
We
now.
are hashtag let it go. Also, as soon as you start saying that, Oregon's already on. I mean, Indiana's already back on Oregon's side of the field again. They're gonna score again.
Bye, Oregon.
Yeah.
See you next year.
Simply put, this is. I mean, I don't even want to like blame Oregon because, in all honesty, they did escape a couple. If it wasn't due to a last second field goal, they probably should have lost to Iowa. And if it wasn't for Drew Allard being Drew Allard, they probably lose to Penn State. I expected them to put up a little bit more of a fight against Indiana, considering that their first matchup, Oregon only lost by 10. But I guess that was at Oregon.
Well, to reiterate a very shitty pun I used before the stream, I guess you could say Oregon isn't all they're quacked up to be.
Lamau. But yeah, I will say this: the fact that this team let the Wisconsin Badgers be that close against them, I think this is pretty fitting, all things considered. But yeah, shoutouts to Fernando Mendoza. He's going to win he is the rightful Heisman winner, and
I hope
he
you
is
have
going to
fun
make a
with
team
Ashton
very
Jenkins and
happy.
Brock Bowers.
Dude, imagine having Ashen Genty and Brock Bowers and still not having one of the still not going to one of the better franchises in football. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
their offensive line is putrid.
I don't know. Maybe they just draft the entire Indiana Hoosiers offensive line at this point. Couldn't hurt.
Sure, why not? Like,
Oh no! Get Jalen Proctor and the rest of the Indiana offensive line. Actually, that's the right move. But yeah, you know, congrats or something. I don't really know.
congratulations
but
to
yeah.
college football's newest buzzsaw, Indiana.
Yeah. The old Crimson team is gone. The new Crimson team is here.
They're here.
Chat, the SEC just means less now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It's now an even playing field right now. Long look in the mirror. They're gonna have to look at themselves. But let's be honest, no one will care. You don't say you need to have 7 teams in the fucking college football playoffs until you actually do something about it.
SEC fans be like South shall rise when they're too fat to get out of their fucking mobility scooters.
True. They're
Well,
like
hey,
that
well,
one
hey.
Beavis and Butthead skit.
Well, hey, now people can say there's not an SEC bias. Like, guys, look, you guys.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
Like-
everyone said got annoyed that the SEC was in everything. Now the SEC isn't in everything. Like, this is what you wanted, right? Right, guys? This is exactly what
You
people
want it to
waiting
get
Yeah.
for.
exposed. You're gonna get
Exactly, dude.
You guys
I
are
love-
gonna get exposed when
I've been
15
beating off to the South losing it ever since 1865, brother. I'm out here
True.
Sherman posting, brother.
That's true.
But
And
yes,
another thing about it too, about the
Burn Atlanta down
SEC.
again, brother.
I can't wait for the 15 teams to make March Madness for them to be bounced in the first 2 rounds because you totally
I
deserve
can't wait
15
to-
spots.
I can't wait to get my balls snipped off for
Fuck
March
off.
Madness.
God damn it!
Anywho,
We'll save the inside
all-
joke for later.
Typically we were going to do principal's office, but Luke decided.
I think
Hey,
we
we're
can
gonna do that
save that.
tomorrow.
We can save that
I mean,
for the
on next
championship
week.
round or the divisional. We can save that for later.
Gotcha. Well, regardless, it's time to go over last week and going up into the playoffs. Simply put, some of these games don't fucking matter. So we're gonna do this typically, where we're gonna get over the games that just did not mean a damn thing.
Can we just
Chiefs
say
Raiders.
big red loud buzzer.
Season's over for both of them. Thank the Lord.
Next.
Browns Bengals. Miles
Yeah.
Garrett got the sack.
the
record.
Oh, that's true.
the season is also over for both of those teams. Thank the Lord.
Congratulations,
Next.
Miles
Zach Taylor-
Garrett. Hey,
and Zach Taylor saw the
congratulations to
job.
Miles Garrett. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you
good
all.
for Listen, and he did it. Listen, you can say he did it. He gave him an extra game, but he did it in less snaps than Strahan and.
Oh no, we're not
So-
saying. We're not
no,
saying
here's the
that.
thing, I think I was gonna recognize Miles Garrett's achievements come the principal's office. Like that's
Ah.
I don't get
No,
me
that
totally awesome what he did. It's just next.
I will say. I
Zach
will
Taylor
say
is
this.
still here.
I will say this. For the funniest thing that I've seen this season, the person who's second in sacks on the Browns is actually Malik Collins with 6.5. If you multiplied him 3 times, he still wouldn't have the same amount of production as Miles Garrett this season. So shout out to
shows how
him.
good he
Did
is.
Miles Garrett get to 24? Or was
No,
it-
he got to 23.
23.
6.5 would be 22.5. Miles Garrett got 23.
Actually, it'd be 19.5.
Never mind, I'm stupid. Point stands. Anyway.
No, it's okay.
Uh,
I'm literally the pointing nerd emoji. Don't worry about me.
Another game that
Hey,
doesn't
Joe,
matter.
can you say
Cowboys,
that is?
Giants. Yeah,
No,
the
it didn't
Giants.
matter.
are in the
Baby,
draft box.
gabagool!
I can't
Gabagool!
wait for Camp
Speaking of Gabagool, guys, where
Scatterbill!
is Tommy DeVito? What is Tommy DeVito doing right now?
I think he's
He's
on
on
the
the
Last I knew,
Patriots
he was
right
on the
now.
Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in someone's
Huh.
practice squad.
So he just stayed
Yeah.
in the upper in New England area.
Yeah,
Anywho,
He's actually floating in the bottom of the ocean because he got in bad with the mob.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
look,
outside of that, anywho, Luke, say the famous line.
Next!
Yeah. Other than that,
Luckily,
that
you
is
can't
all
stand
the. That is all the eliminated teams playing the eliminated teams. Now we'll get into the more juicier stuff. The teams with something to play for. Let's just get the South. Let's just get the AFC South over with
Well,
because
hang
both of
on.
those
There
games.
is
can be...
one meaningless game we forgot to mention.
No, because that one did have an impact. That one did have an impact because the other.
This is something weird.
The one that you're thinking of, the Bills could have still gotten down low.
No, not that one. Vikings
think
Packers.
No, okay, I guess that's technically meaningless. Okay,
It is
fine.
Because the
By
Packers couldn't.
technicality.
Because you know how many wins the Vikings have on this year?
9.
9, baby! That's what happens when you take away my Xbox!
This one is for my bitch of a head coach! You shouldn't have taken my Xbox! I can't control this much power!
I just wanted to say something real quick, not to clown JJ McCarthy because he had a fantastic bounce back rest of the year. I'm not going to take that away from him. I will just say this though, not a fantastic, but he had a good bounce back from where he was at the beginning of this year to looking to something that you can work on next year. My general point that I wanted to bring up was Carson Wentz had 1,216 passing yards, while JJ McCarthy had 1,632 passing yards.
Shinsuke.
Not to demean him.
Nice.
Passing yards don't mean everything, of course. I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was funny.
Yeah. But still, 9 wins, baby!
Also, Justin Jefferson got to 1K yards. Don't worry, champ. Just 5 more and you'll catch up to Mike Evans. 5 more seasons and you'll.
Honestly, it really says something that of how elite a player is when we're like, he gets to 1,000 yards, which is something that is very hard for a receiver to do, and we're just like, yeah. That just shows how.
I mean, he barely got it, to be fair, but again, shoutouts to him. He
he had to
kick and scream himself over that line.
Yeah.
That was like Andre
yes.
Rison, bro. Or not Andre Rison, Andre Johnson. Like, bro, you got to that yards with those guys throwing you the ball?
Yeah. Well, after that, it is
Matt Shaw.
Probably.
I mean, unless you really want to talk about Clayton Tune this game, which.
No. We're good. We're good.
Heartbreaking. The Green Bay Packers have to start Jordan Love in the playoffs over Malik
And I
Willis.
can make a fuck ton of jokes about fucking Matthew Golden, but I'm not going to. We'll save them for later.
He's short.
But yeah, anywho, now it's time to get into some games that actually fucking mean something. Also, I just took a look. Indiana scored a while ago. It's 42-7.
It's over. I've done the game.
42-7.
Oh wait, no. Never mind. Oregon just scored a touchdown. It's actually 13-42.
Here come the Ducks. Down by something.
Down by 29.
Chris Paul hits a huge 3.
I will raise my eyebrow to this one if the Ducks can make it 28-42. They'll get an eyebrow.
Anywho, time to get to the other games that matters. First, we're gonna take a pick stop into the AFC South. Texans versus Colts. Colts good on Riley Leonard, man. Good on him.
Colts almost played spoiler, guys. They almost played spoiler.
They did.
Also, Alec Pierce got 1,000 yards on, I think, like, under 50 catches. That is truly some insane shit.
The next.
Oh, they went for 2, guys! They actually went for 2. It's 15-42!
Oh boy! You know what the sad thing about the one thing we forgot to mention about Oregon is Ohio State ran away with that game when they played Ohio State last year, and it got ugly like real fast. The fact that it happened for a second year in a row is kind of fucking funny.
Oh,
They're calling it the ugly barnacle.
Ugly barnacle. What are you calling
Alec
ugly?
Pierce is a very, very interesting football player, and Jonathan Taylor had 26 rushing yards.
the number 2
Ugly
in Atlanta.
It was so ugly.
You're
Everyone
funny.
died.
You are funny. Anywho, you want to know another guy that I remembered existed? Mo Ali Cox. He got a couple of passes. He also got a touchdown against the Jags too, but like that was last week and I forgot to mention it. But what else? Yeah, not much to really say. Texans took care of business. CJ Stroud and Davis Mills didn't really have to do much. People,
like I said, they
people
almost
might say
they
that
almost won.
Yeah.
They almost won.
See,
The
right
Colts.
now I'm
people-
just picturing you at like a news desk, raffling through your top story papers.
He's at the he works at the BBC and he's like, another news.
Look, man, all,
the Texans handled business.
Look, all I'm going to say is, people are going to say, well, the Texans' defense let up 30 points. I will also just say this. They took out starters midway through the game. They didn't give a shit. This game was 17-20 at half, and then they saw our next game that we're going to talk about and was like, yeah, this is futile. Just put them just rest them. Speaking of which, our next game, Jags-Titans.
Oh.
You know, Cam Ward unironically was the best quarterback in this draft class.
Yeah.
That being said, he was the most punished quarterback in our draft class this year. This man, I feel insanely sorry for.
Yeah, I haven't
He only-
felt this sorry for a first overall quarterback since probably 2009 Matthew Stafford.
He did everything he could, and it finally all capped up to him getting hurt and being knocked out for the rest of the game. Thankfully, he shouldn't be hurt long term. It was just probably like a sprain or something, but
Please,
guys, we
please
gotta
get
see
him a competent
Brandon
coaching.
Allen for the first time this season. Who fucking loves Brandon Allen? Don't raise your hand. That's disgusting. Put your hand down.
Brandon Allen is what happens when you ask AI to generate a white person.
Yeah. But yeah,
Brandon Allen
unfortunately.
playing snap for an NFL team in 2026.
True. You know who might not be playing snaps for an NFL team in 2026? Most of the Tennessee Titans players. Unless your name's Chika Conquo, Tajay Spears, Cam Ward, or Alec Namer on offense. Everyone else.
I told y'all about Alec Manor. He is.
I mean, he was good this season
Very
for
solid.
what he was able
very
to
solid.
do.
I mean, like for for the value of a 5th round pick, you 100% take that. I love them coming out of the draft.
Obviously, on defense, you got Jeffrey Simmons. He's like the only thing. He's like the tie that binds, bro.
True.
He is
I mean,
going to get raided.
yeah, he's coming to the Bears this offseason. Please.
You guys don't have the money to do that, I'm sorry.
Please.
Yeah, with what money, bro?
We'll play Sank Simulator. Fuck it. Anywho, not much else to really say about this game. Jags won the AFC South.
Happy for them.
Man, the
Good.
Jags are low-key kind of spicy.
Yeah,
They've been one of
agree.
They've been one of the hottest teams in the league.
Dude, the Jags are a team that have the stage set for them. I think they're one of their. I feel like in the NFL, it's not about how you really start. If you start kind of sluggish, like your first 6 games, they may not be truly complete games. But the way how the Jaguars have looked in the second half of the season have been like, this is an easy Super Bowl favorite for me.
Side notes, fuck you, Rent. I can't hear the word spicy without thinking of Danger Witches.
Oh,
I think
God.
anybody can,
Yeah.
to be fair.
But yes, that is that. You may be asking, should we go over the NFC South next because that division's terrible? No, because the NFC South is the funniest thing known to man. So we will be saving that for
Wait,
later.
you get rid of it? No! Where is it?
Greatest outcome known to mankind happened.
I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad what happened happened.
True. Well, let's rip the band-aid. Let's rip the band-aid off of the NFC East. I mean, again, we already talked about that. Or now, I'll talk about the Bills next. Because who wants to talk about the Jets? No one.
No
Good.
one.
I do.
In the
I
back-
do.
Hey,
I do.
guys,
I do.
guess what? The Jets started the same 5 offensive linemen for all 17 games, guys!
Which, listen.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
be
else
real.
they?
I'm gonna be
You know
real.
what-
I'm gonna be real, guys. Listen, I know it's fun to make fun of that, but that is very impressive.
You know what?
That is
You know what
genuinely
else they?
impressive.
You know what else
Yeah.
they did all 17 games? Is
They
Not
played
they-
football.
record a
They,
no,
they
not
didn't record a single
single
fucking interception, even though they
Let's
have
go.
a fucking defensive coach.
Oh.
They have a defensive coach, and they couldn't record a fucking interception.
Do you want
How
I mean,
ass
at
was
some point,
Aaron Glenn?
I mean, at some point, you gotta, you gotta blame
You
the
want to see
players.
it,
Put
Spencer?
your
You
hands
want to
up.
see it? You want to see it, Spencer?
Yeah.
I got you. You
Yeah.
keep flashing
I-
it.
yeah,
There you
I-
go.
I have
a
That's the
question
New
for
York
y'all.
Jets.
No, God.
I have a question.
Me?
My question for me is, in the back of everybody's mind, do you feel
Actually,
like
hold on, I
Aaron
got a
Glenn
better-
has
I got a
already
better
been fired?
Dude.
He's got like 4 games
I
next
can see
year.
your
to
fucking
Yeah.
lips to that thing, you know?
Yeah.
He's got like
There you go.
4
That's
games
the
next
New
year to
York
show us
Jets.
something.
Jesus Christ!
If I have talking stick right now. I have something very interesting to say. If we're being completely dead ass, we talked a little bit this year on how Aaron Glenn should be fired. Like 100%. We thought, like some of us thought we did. After this season, I don't see a world unless he can find some way to sneak into the playoffs that he's going to make it next year. Next
No,
year,
I think
No.
No,
If
if
you
they're
win 7, 8
competitive-
games, you're.
that's what I'm saying. If like they're a competitive like 6-loss team or like 5 or 6-loss team, I think he could keep his job because this roster sucks. Plain and simple. This is a really awful roster.
true.
And if if they're competitive, like it's a competitive like 5-loss. I mean not 5-loss season, a competitive like 5-win season or a competitive 6-win season. I could see them giving him one more chance. Now if it's just the same amount of buckets of ass we got this year, yeah, no. I think the Jets in the last like 5 games, it was like either 5 or 4 games of the season finished with the worst point differential. It was like a bottom 3 point differential in NFL history in like a 5-game stretch.
Oh
They were
yeah,
that bad.
they let up 24 point. They had 24 points scored on them. Not 24, but I was gonna say negative 24, negative 28, negative 23, negative 32, negative 27. On average, they let up over 23 points. In terms of differential.
You know it's bad when their highlight of the year was that dance Aaron Glenn did on the
I
sideline.
love that dance, bro. I wish they won, bro. I want that dance is so. Bro was getting jiggy with it. They also lost that game, by the way. So,
I mean, they
yeah.
almost won it, to be fair.
I'm saying they almost
but-
won. But shout out to Emeka Egbuka.
True. But yeah, all this to be said, Jess, this was an awful season. Somehow, Bills, you have disappointed a little bit more than the Jets, but I guess it's hard to disappoint someone when there was no expectations to begin with.
Hey! Do not say. Do
let's
not
be
talk about the
completely real.
Nick MVP, 2-time Nickelodeon.
Look, man, I
MVP.
am a Mitch Trubisky truther. I love my GOAT. I love him to death. He was the guy that got me into the NFL.
is
He
my
was
son.
balling out.
That's so sad.
He
I'm not gonna lie.
actually
That's
is.
extremely sad.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Taegan is Mitch Trubisky. If the
I
allegations-
was.
He does on record have the funniest tweet of all time saying, "I love titties," so...
I love kissing
But
titties.
let's-
Oh, kissing titties.
Yeah,
We can bitch and moan about the Bills later. They took care of business. Who cares? Let's talk about some of the other shit that happens. So let's take a look at the let's take a look at the 3rd seed because the 2nd and 3rd seeds because that matters. So, I'll flat out say it. The Bears did not play a good full game of football.
They were
It took them
ass.
until it took them to the fourth quarter to get out of their fucking head. And granted, credit where it's due, they made it close. They had a chance to get back into the game, but the magic did not work. And guess what? They finally lost one. This is the second game in a row where it's happened, and sometimes it happens. That being said, I will be glazing my glorious goat, Colson Loveland, because God, he's so fucking good. He is so fucking good, man. I'm so
He's
glad
very
we drafted him. And also,
Do you wish though that they went defense?
in hindsight, I mean, in all honesty, I'm sure they could have gotten someone, because let me look at the draft. I think Loveland is the perfect pick, because I don't think this team necessarily is where they are without him. Because simply put, that play in Cincinnati does not happen with Cole Kmet. It does not. With how bad that defense is, to be fair, that play does not happen without Colson Loveland. Now, would I have liked? Someone like a Jalen Walker, like a Walter Nolan, even though he got hurt.
James Pierce.
A James Pierce. Would I like one of them? 100%. They have played phenomenal this season. But in all honesty, I don't think this team is the place that they are right now. I don't think they're in the playoffs if they don't go all in on the offense.
See,
This was the draft to do so, and they picked both correctly, getting Luther and fucking Loveland.
See, here's what I would have asked. Are you happy that you drafted Colston Loveland, or would you have rather had Travion Henderson?
No, I don't think Travion Henderson would have been that much worth it, in all honesty, because DeAndre Swift, despite his rough start, has played relatively solid throughout the NFL this year. He has played himself into statistically being in the top half of NFL running backs, which is a lot to say about this offensive line, but respect to him, he has made a ton of plays this season that haven't been just the offensive line. And, I'm very happy that they drafted a running back in Kyle Monangai. I can say without a doubt, this season was extremely better than what I was hoping for with this Bears team. The fact of the matter is, does it matter that they're good or bad? Not really. Caleb got developed. That's what everyone was looking for this season. That's all that matters. Now, come to the playoffs, we'll get to that in a little bit. But for now, we will maintain this into a bow, I will give credit to Detroit. They played a very good game of football, but I will just say this. Scoring 19 points against one of the worst defenses in football is kind of
They'll beat them.
You lost the game. They lost. Like, the Bears lost. Why are you talking about the Bears lost? They're supposed to be a better team.
No,
they lost.
100%.
They lost at home, too, when they were playing their starters. Stop giving the stop this. Stop.
No, I'm just saying that I want to have a conversation about Detroit, because it's not that I think this team's bad, but I saw something the other day that really pissed me off. And no, it's not even just Jared Goff. Apparently the GM said they don't quite know how to utilize David Montgomery. And that insanely baffled me. Let me find the actual quote real quick.
Seems like we're always talking about Detroit with you.
Yeah, it kind of seems like you just keep getting rage baited by the Lions, and at some point,
and that team just continues to kick your team's ass year in and year out. Like,
I found it. David Montgomery from Brad Holmes. He deserves to be in a situation where his skill set can be utilized. How are you not utilizing him right now? He was
because you have Juggerbear Gibbs.
Because he's a number 2.
I'm saying because you have Juggerbear Gibbs.
It's like Algier. Algier has a skill set. Unfortunately, we have Bijan, so it's like we don't have. He's a number 2.
He's always going to play amazing.
You're not going to prioritize how to make sure you absolutely are making. You're not giving your number 2, number 1 time.
I'm just mostly getting at, if what you're doing right now isn't utilizing him, then I think that's a dumb thing to say.
N-
But,
listen,
you
there's more
know,
that can be
I will
done.
You
save...
are cherry picking like
I will-
crazy. You are
Yeah.
doing everything just to hate on Detroit.
Yeah,
Like,
you.
I will save that
it's a-
combo for later. I will save it for later.
All right, let's get to the
because,
Eagles.
Look,
Go
okay,
Juggerbear.
chill.
To disagree.
Well,
with
you know, I will just say this. It sucked that the Bears lost, but you want to know something? Josh Johnson might have gotten his last career win, as he may be retiring after this season because he's not even just NFL old, he is like old. But you know,
Somebody give him a round of applause. Man.
congratulations, one of the biggest "you're somehow in the league" guys of all time.
And it's always not to be confused with TikTok comedian
I
Josh
will
Johnson.
always be remembered the funny stuff that you said during your tenure in the XFL.
But yeah, I will say this. Philadelphia did not play any of their starters, which to me, pretty much showed that they have a ton of confidence on whoever they face, or they were really thinking that their backups were going to beat Washington's starters. Either way, either a lot of pride or a lot of... No, either way, this team had a lot of pride in some way, and they ended up losing. So now this team is in the 3rd seed, going up against the 49ers. We'll get to that matchup late. We'll get to that later. But I will just say this: shoutouts to Josh Johnson. That's a good way to end out your career. At least you got to play the game you love while you still were able to play it.
I have to
Yeah.
ask: is Tanner McKee a real person?
Hey
Yes.
man, every
He's
start
Mormon.
somehow, every start somehow, some way he plays better than Jalen Hurts.
True. But yes, finally, let's just get over the last game that has no fucking importance, or actually the 2 games that have literally no importance. The Patriots beat the Dolphins in a game I thought the Dolphins were going to upset. Unfortunately, the Patriots just kicked their ass, and Ramondre Stevenson had 3 touchdowns. Not much else to really say.
All I can say is Mike McDaniel has just went yeet.
You know, to
Yeah.
win games, you have to win the games, and when you lose
I
the
suppose
game-
we'll talk about that during the principal office segment.
That was kind of surprising, but then when event that is to be told happens,
But yes. Well,
I should have known it would have been his time from the time when he was like, you know, the best part of every day is that we're closer to death.
Yeah. Well, after that, you know, Chargers Broncos, and if the Broncos lost, they don't get the 1 seed. Guys, the Chargers were playing their backups. Do you trust Trey Lance to go into Denver and beat the Broncos defense?
No.
You know what, Trey Lance? You know what? God, what did the Niners give up for Trey Lance?
3 firsts. Actually, hold on. I can pull this up real quick. Hang on.
Look, man, he didn't play.
He was
He
bad.
didn't play. He didn't play good. He didn't play
was
good.
bad.
I'm trying. He couldn't.
Oh,
he
here it
couldn't
is.
throw
Here it
a
is.
pass.
In order to draft Trey Lance, they sent a first in 2021, a first and third in 2022, and a first in 2023.
Like what happened to the Trey? Like, I think Trey Lance. Like, there needs to be like a documentary on Trey Lance. I just want to know what happened, man.
The leg injury fucked him over 100%. Because the funniest thing is, if he's even gets like a minor injury, there's no chance Brock Purdy is ever shown to the NFL world. The fact that Brock Purdy even started is a absolute miracle. And ironically enough, the only closest comparison you can make to how the fuck Brock Purdy started is ironically Tom Brady. But point stands. I mean, yeah, let's just look, man. Shout outs to the Broncos defense.
And
We-
defense is great.
Bo Nix, we all have our opinions on him. Most of them being he is a fine, gets the job done quarterback. Most of the time. All this to be said, fuck Sean Payton. Headhunting sucks. And let's get on to the main event of the.
Yeah, the fact that also the fact that the Dolphins got all that for Trey Lance and then proceeded to do almost nothing with that. Crazy.
Well,
It was
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Jalen Waddle, Bradley Chubb, and Tyreek Hill. That was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention too, Rams Cardinals. I mean the Rams won that game, but actually, I will just say this real quick. That game was way too close. Insanely way too close until the fourth quarter. The Cardinals had a lead at the end of the third, if I believe, or was it? No, oh no, they had a lead like 2 minutes before the third quarter was over. I will get into what I feel about the Rams, of course, when that time comes. But the Rams won; they get the 5th seed or whatever bullshit. Let's get into the meat
Jacoby
potatoes,
Brissett,
guys.
You are a Minnesota Viking.
The real man hair on chest kind of games. Well, let's just get the battle of the 1st seed done and out of the way.
Seahawks and 49ers.
Seahawks handled business.
That we did.
Yeah.
That we did.
Oh,
They're
I
going
mean,
all out
Luke,
for
it's
Saudi
your turn.
Arabia.
It's my turn. Oh boy.
I just want to say one quick thing before I
Okay.
let Luke go off. The Niners. What a funny team. That's all.
And before I get started, what terror tech do I put on my low end block? Do I put water or fairy?
That's a I guess fairy because that sounds funny.
Okay, because Smogon
Nice.
says water or fairy for a low end muck. Anyways, the
Primarina.
Seahawks. Well, wasn't this quite a nice surprise? The score says 13-3. But if you watch this game felt like more of, I don't know, like, I don't know, say...
It felt like a 13-3 where the Niners only got a lucky field goal due to a turnover in
No,
Seattle.
Yeah.
this game
It felt
this
more
game
like-
could have been 33-3. That's
It's-
how
may-
crazy this game was.
May I use the funny voice, Luke?
Of course, Spencer.
Vote! The Darnold finally got his well-deserved 1 seed against the San Francisco 49ers.
40-winers!
41. Listen, dude, that watching that game was like, oh, that Seattle defense is good.
And I am his vice president, JSN Vance.
Like that Seattle defense is really good.
Shit, the
Listen, yapping with my Eagles manager was like it was underrating the Seattle defense, and I kept saying, like, when you shut down an offense with Christian McCaffrey and hold them to 3 points and 1 singular red zone trip, hey
This
man,
team scored 42 points last week.
It's
Also,
probably
Also, he's an Eagles fan, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
True.
Eagles fans are so stupid. You think these dumb fucks would know what to watch the fucking sport?
listen, it's very funny because we were chirping all throughout work, and I was like, I named them. I was like, top 3 defenses, at least 3 defenses better than the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Texans, and the Seahawks, and I was like,
No. You want to know something I
hold on,
just realized?
I was like,
I
I was so confident in that I was like, you know what? I bet the Niners could win, even though they got like dang near shut out. I'm like, you know what? I still have confidence the Niners could beat the Eagles.
You want to know what You want to know what the Eagles? You want to know why Eagles fans can't think the way they do? Because they basically have the same way that most Baltimore fans think. Because the quarterbacks they won with were Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco. You want to know what the Eagles equivalent to that is? Nick Foles and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts being Joe Flacco and Nick Foles being Trent Dilfer. It makes way too much sense.
You know what else it is?
Don't ever compare Nick Foles to Trent Dilfer ever again. That was disrespectful.
You know what else it is? You know what else it is? You know what cities have like the highest amount of like lead paint in their housing supply? Baltimore and Philadelphia. It's straight up lead poisoning, bro.
I'm so ready for this match.
Eagles and Ravens fans are just straight up lead poisoned.
But go on, Luke.
Oh, this felt so good. The justice that I've had in this entire world. I mean, that game was euphoric to watch. It was one of those games where it really puts to the point how good this defense is, and defense wins championships. They're not going to ask Sam Darnold to do much. All they're going to have to say with Darnold is, hey, Sam Darnold, can you do me a solid there, bud? Can you, just not throw an interception? Just make sure we get the ball to the playmakers. If you feel that the play's not there, just throw the ball away. Run out of bounds. You don't have to do anything crazy. And I'm proud of what this team has done. The $1 million question I have for them is, how far can they go? I mean,
Again, these are the most boring matches ever.
Yeah,
I do have to wonder how far Sam can make it into playoffs, because although part of that maybe just being me being a jaded asshole Vikings fan.
we'll get to that later. I will just say this to cap it all off. Sam Darnold has completely turned his career around, and I feel like he deserves some credit, because not many people can come from the Jets and revive their career the way he has. So I think Darnold deserves a good bit of credit for what he's done to turn his career around. Oops. But yeah, all that. I think Chris may be on the road, but yeah.
I am sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, man. But yeah, all that being said, shoutouts to Darnold. JSN is wide receiver 1 this year, and
I'm so thankful for JSN. There's no drama with this guy. He shows up, does
Thank you for
his
saving
job.
my career. Thank you for saving my life. I'm just
Thank you for
JSN.
just being JSN. He's literally just, what a guy, JSN, man. Real bro. That's a bro right there. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
with all that being said, Seattle won the first seed in the NFC and gets a first round bye. So, Luke, you know what that means? We can't talk about the Seahawks this week. Womp womp. Well, anywho, I do have to ask real quick, because we have two Falcons fans, and I want to decide this fairly. Who wants to talk about the Panthers and Bucks game? Who wants to talk about the Saints and Falcons? Because the Panthers and Bucks is gonna have to come first.
I'll leave it up to you, Ronnie. What do you want to do?
I'll let you handle the Panthers.
I'll handle the Falcons. Okay, you got the Panthers. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, well, you know what? God, you know what? Actually, you know what? This is the funniest outcome happened. The funniest outcome happened. That the Panthers lost. Either way, not gonna lie, guys. I think Todd Bowles is cooked.
Yeah.
Also another thing. Panthers Matt, what's the head coach's name?
Dave Canales.
Dave Canales, my brother. Yo, hey man, listen. I know it's cool to do some hickory dickory trickery, bro, but you're playing in Florida. It's hurricane season, close enough. A flea flicker in those conditions? Really? I know that's what everyone's talking about, but really? Also, yeah, no, that was just I think the rain added to the aura of the game. That game was ugly and bad, and I'm glad that it happened at 4:30 and that wasn't the Sunday night game. But listen, hey Buccaneers, if the Colts and I'm gonna echo what Tree said, if the Colts didn't exist, more people would have talked about the collapse of this season. Oh man, did they collapse? They won this game, but it should have never really have come to this. You should have won this division with ease. This should have been the game where you're playing, I don't know, Teddy Bridgewater and freaking the skin and flesh of Mike Evans. This should not have been a winner, almost winner take home situation. Listen, this game could only be summarized as, all right, that was step one. Now you have to go. Now your fate is in someone else's hands. I think the main thing about this game was that it should have never ever came to week 18. Baker Mayfield was an MVP talks and just isn't. I think this season was a collapse. That's all thing can be said. This season was a collapse for Tampa Bay. It should have handily handled business and won the division and should have not come to this.
All they had to do was beat one more team. They had to beat one more team down the stretch. They just had to beat either New England, New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina the first time, Miami. But now they leave it in the hands of destiny. And I do want to say before we move on, I don't know how I felt about Bryce Young in this game because he did not look good the first 3 quarters, but he looked fine the fourth. Why does this man just refuse to play consistent football?
I'm saying whether everyone just looked bad. Just yuck bad game. Just one of those bad games. Just one of those yucky games.
I will say, leave it to the NFC South to put the fate of their division into the cuck chair on week 18.
It's hard. You can't talk about these two games separate. You have to keep them together, put them together.
Yeah, which is why I'm
actual transitioning.
Anywho, Chris, you asked for it.
I'm here. Yeah, I sure did. Okay, so let me just reference this by saying. The fandom in me is going to talk a little bit here when I say that the Falcons are the best team in the NFC South, and because they were coached by a bunch of monkeys bashing, symbols together, they finished under 500.
That's a fair take to have.
And I think honestly, this game really just proved it because the game was closer. I feel like the game was. The game score was closer than the game actually was. The Falcons handled business, especially on defense. On defense, they handled business. They were beating the Saints' ass. They were beating Tyler Shuck's ass. Offense could barely move the ball because Kirk Cousins sucks. But I do think it is really funny that the division was decided on this game, on the battle of third place. But it's like what you said. It should have never come to this. The Buccaneers really, really sold this division like nobody's business. Losing to the Falcons the way that they did on that Thursday night was completely embarrassing. Blowing a 14-point lead in 10 minutes.
Kirk Cousins just owns the Buccaneers, I guess.
Just no good. It was 3rd and 28, and then it was 4th and what? It was 4th and 16. They gave a wide open 4th and 16.
Yeah. I will say, the one thing I do want to say about this game, there was a chance for the Saints to tank the lead. Unfortunately, I will say this, Tyler Shuck had the one bad read he made all game when it came to throwing that out route, and D. Alford just read that like a book. But I do think it is fair to give Tyler Shuck his props for this season. He's deserved another spot. He's deserved the starting role in New Orleans next year.
100%.
He's a very decent quarterback.
100%. 100%. But also, again, the fandom of me is going to come in and say, Saints, remember who Daddy is. All right.
I mean, you did sleep on this
now it is
year.
back to now it is back to being now it's back to being objective. Like, very honestly, just like it really is just the tale of two seasons for these teams. Extremely frustrating way to end a frustrating way for the Falcons to end their season. Like, yeah, you beat your number one hated division rival. Like, that's always a positive. But there were reports going around that Raheem Morris was going to keep his job, and that would have been absolute blasphemy. But thank goodness thank goodness smarter heads prevailed, and they realized they did the thing that I wanted the Falcons to do this entire the entire year, and that was for them to just clean house. And they cleaned house. They're getting rid of everybody from the top down, and I'm glad that they're doing that, because that's something that should have been done.
And we'll get to that more next week.
Yeah, but the Panthers have won the NFC South by losing in Week 18 in a game where that incredible.
True.
They're so good about the ass of the Rams next week.
The funniest thing is about this game, the Falcons didn't even win because of the offense. Bijan did not do anything this game. It was solely just because the Falcons' defense suffocated them, and it put Atlanta's offense in good positions to win. That is the only reason why it was the only reason why this game was looking close. But I will say this:
Do you think that this Falcons team? Do you think that this Falcons defense could be top 5 in the NFL next year?
Top 10, top 5, we'll see, because
I believe so. You see how those rookies. Listen, man, you got at least 3 rookies that could be in the defensive player of the year talks. Keep the same. If they play at the same pace they are, I think so.
I think, in my opinion, it goes, as of right now, Seahawks, Texans, Broncos, Vikings, Eagles. I still think those are my relative top 5. And then throw in the Jags. Seahawks, Texans, Broncos, Eagles, Vikings.
I think they could be better than the Vikings. They could be better than the Vikings.
If they lose Flores.
They only can be better if they keep Flores.
I think they could be better than the Vikings. I just don't think they're talented enough to be over any of those other 4 teams, though.
Yeah, no.
But I'll definitely concede with that.
Those are teams that they built on for fucking years. But all that being said, ironically enough, this was a fantastic season for the Saints. This was a fantastic finish for the Falcons. This was a fantastic overall for the Panthers. And the Buccaneers have broken Baker Mayfield to the point where he's vague posting on the internet. God loves the NFC South. We are so
NFC South does insane things to people.
I
love this stupid division.
This is almost as much as what the NFC South was like in 2014. If anybody remembers that year, it was like
was the year where the Saints went 7-8-1.
They went 7-9, and they lost the division because the Panthers went 7-8-1.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the division was the division was won on week 7. I believe it was week 17, and the Panthers beat the shit out of the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, football is back.
I also remember that year because it was one of the Mike Glennon years in Tampa Bay, which, oh my god, Mike fucking Glennon. Mr. Long Neck himself. Fucking neck game strong over here.
Look, man, all of this is to just say God loves the NFC South. But there is one division he loves even more. And you want to know what that division is?
They put holy water on it.
that division is the AFC North.
I'm
Now
gonna keep my mouth.
we have
But
I was gonna say thank you. I just wanted to say, we all typically watch games together. We do that just because, you know, it's what you do as friends. I will say this. I don't think we've had a moment like this where the entire chat laughed in fucking in chaos. But first, let's pitch the scene. The Ravens flat out were dominating the Steelers early in the game. Once Tyler Loop hit his first field goal of the game, it was not looking good for Pittsburgh. But then, you know, Chris Boswell hits a field goal soon after, and if I remember correctly on what happened afterward, a holding, a run play. Oh no, there wasn't a holding and a run play. It was. Oh no, that drive didn't result in anything. Never mind. I'm just, I'm a little dumbass. I thought for some reason that the play-by-play had something different. Nah, never mind. But yeah, this game was 10-3 at half, and it was not looking very good for Pittsburgh. But you know, I believe they got ball after half. They did get ball after half, and they capitalized with a very long touchdown. And then as soon as the Ravens get the ball next, what I can only describe as a miracle pick, TJ Watt gets an interception, and, you know, the Steelers, they drive down the field, in the Ravens territory, I should say. The Steelers don't have to drive too far down the field, but they don't even get in the end zone, so they just kick the field goal. The game's kind of stuck at 10-13 for a little bit, and then what I can only describe as one of two brain farts happen. First one, Zay Flowers is wide fucking open in a play where no one saw him or no one even had him covered. He was busted coverage from the beginning. He had the burners on after him. It was GG.
Oh, hey, our local Pennsylvania resident can chime in on this.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell
What's
yeah.
up?
Nothing. Steelers, Ravens. I'm just doing the play-by-play real quick. Afterwards, Steelers drive all the way down the field, and with 3:53 to go, score the touchdown. Now, guys, do you think this is when the game gets good? No, the game gets good when the Baltimore Ravens, with 2 plays under their belt, to Zay fucking Flowers again, gets another busted coverage TD wide the hell open. And now Ravens lead, which is really funny because then the Steelers get the ball back, and with literally a minute to go, Aaron Rodgers throws a fucking beautiful ball to Calvin Austin to take the lead, but the kick's blocked, and it's missed. 24-26. So, let's paint the picture. 8-yard catch for the Ravens, a legal formation penalty afterwards, 2 incomplete passes. It is now 4th and 7 on the Steelers on the 50-yard line. You want to know what happens? Lamar Jackson pressured, throws a moon ball to Isaiah Likely, caught, timeout, Ravens are in field goal range. And before anything happens, Ravens take a knee, and right dead center is Tyler Loop for a 44-yard field goal. Guys, do you think he makes it?
I mean, come on, that's practically automatic in the league nowadays. Come on.
Yeah, that is automatic.
Well, they did bless the fields with holy water.
He did bless with holy water.
And the
See,
kick
foreshadowing is a literary device.
Foreshadowing's a literary.
the kick glides straight to where the holy water was spread. Noah, as a fellow Pennsylvanian, how does this game make you feel?
Please. Let's hear his wise words.
Oh, wise Noah, what were your thoughts on this game? He's busy. Anywho, yeah, Aaron Rodgers pulled out a classic.
Oh, I'm here. I'm
He's
here.
back. Welcome
he's
back.
here.
What were your thoughts,
They were
Noah?
on drugs. The game was on drugs.
I 100%.
100%.
Rodgers had probably one of his best games since he's turned this side of 40. And, you know, shoutouts to him. He played his heart out. Ravens. What the fuck? Anywho, as I say that, Fernando Mendoza has scored his 5th touchdown already, and the score is 49-15.
Give him the Heisman!
Fuck you, Oregon!
That's Fernando Mendoza. Throws the shot into the end zone.
Oh my god.
By the way, Fernando Mendoza has 177 passing yards. This man isn't even over 200, and he's got 5 TDs. Insane work.
To ass. Belt to
But all of
Miami,
this
what's
is
about
to
to happen
say,
to you?
best outcome happened.
The Steelers won the AFC North, and thus we have it
Congratulations.
set.
Great. Congrats, guys. Can we all give a congratulations to Tom? I was probably calling him Tom Coughlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. For winning the Not Fired Bowl. He won the
sucks,
Fire Bowl.
but he didn't get fired.
Winner takes the NFC North and is the AFC North and is in the playoffs. Loser gets fired, and clearly the Ravens lost, so they got their coach fired.
True. But we'll
That's
get
a-
into that next week, probably. Anywho, it is now time to go over the seeding. As your first seed, AFC West champions, the Denver Broncos. In the second seed, your AFC East champions, the New England Patriots. And the third seed, your AFC South champions, the Jacksonville Jaguars. In your fourth seed, the AFC North champions, Pittsburgh Steelers. And walling out the wild card, we have the 5th seed Houston Texans, the 6th seed Buffalo Bills, and the 7th seed Los Angeles Chargers. Now, let's get into the other side of things. On the other side, as your first seed, you have the NFC West winners, Seattle Seahawks. As your second seed, you have the NFC North winners, the Chicago Bears. As your third seed, you have the NFC East winners, the Philadelphia Eagles, and as the 4th seed, you have your NFC South champions of the AFC South, Carolina Panthers. And in the fifth seed, we have the Los Angeles Rams. In the 6th seed, the San Francisco 49ers. And in the 7th seed, the Green Bay Packers. Now, it is time for the meat and potatoes. Who's ready to talk about some motherfucking playoff ball?
It only took 3 hours, but we're finally talking about it.
One round
More
at a time, boys. One round at a time. Let's go.
Actually, it's only been an hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah. I was
Dang
about
it,
to
man!
say,
Really?
we haven't been
But
streaming.
yes,
Oh man! Come on, bro! I got
but
football
yes,
to watch tomorrow.
to get the first game in, it's time to talk about Rams versus Panthers.
I'm giving it to
All
the,
right.
You're not beating the Rams twice. You're not beating the Rams
Yeah,
twice,
I'm
man.
giving it to the Rams. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm
here's the thing.
Panther Nation, keep pounding. I am pounding with you. Keep pounding. Keep pounding. Come on, Ren, join with me. Keep pounding. Keep pounding. Ren, this is getting really sad if you're gonna make me do this by myself, man.
I'm
Please,
going
you're a
with you,
Panthers
asshole.
level.
You.
Sorry, I'm going with the Rams. Stafford.
Aw.
If Stafford just doesn't throw any picks, they win.
Bare
Pounding.
minimum.
Keep
Keep
pounding.
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 Anywho, it is I do think it is a little bit. I do want to get in just a little bit. Obviously, matchup wise, the Panthers have beaten them once before, and it is not easy to sweep opponents. But all things considered, I think this Panthers team has that magic that most bad teams have in the playoffs. It's never blowouts when bad teams make the playoffs. Like the Seahawks, when the Seahawks won their division, when the Washington football team won their division, when all of that stuff happened.
When the Panthers won their division back in 2014.
True.
They actually won that game against the Arizona Cardinals.
These games are never bad. These games are never a one and done. These games are always going to be close. It's not going to be over until the final whistle is blown.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl era, teams with a losing record are actually 2-1 in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Give me the Panthers. I believe that. Listen, they've already won against them once. Although the Rams have won the last game against the Cardinals, they when facing the likes of the NFC South, I think they are 2-2.
Maybe. I'm taking a look at right now. They did not beat the Niners. They did not beat the Seahawks, but they did beat the Cardinals. They are 2-2. Yes. So, I will just say one more. True. I'm just gonna say this to finish it off. The Panthers are playing with house money, and I do want to bring up the Rams have not been good on the road recently. They have played 4 road games out of their last 6 to finish out the season, and they are 1-3 in those road games. Not to mention, they're also 1-3 against playoff teams on the road. If you want to count Jacksonville, they're technically 2-3, but I would want to sit here and rather say that was a neutral site game. That doesn't fucking count, and that doesn't fit my agenda. So we will be moving on.
Yeah, L plus ratio plus you're gay plus
up next. Oh god, I'm not ready for this. You got the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago. It's Chicago Bears.
One of the
Bears
funny
should-
things to really note about
If the Bears don't win
this
this,
is just
I'm
the
like,
sheer sense of dread from both fan bases. Nobody's
should
talking
the
like
Bears
they're
should
gonna win this game. They're all talking about how dreadful it is when they lose.
Dude, I'm not ready.
guys, the playoff game of dread, agony, and despair.
Dude, I don't like this. This is the playoff game of humiliation. I don't like this.
If the Packers win this, the prophecy of 27 is true. If they win this game,
The Legend 27.
the legend 27 is true. If the Packers win this game.
I'll be thoroughly entertained. I can understand why neither team wants to play each other. But
No, we're fine with our two game stand. Go ahead, Noah.
Oh, I don't have anything to say.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say we're fine with just our 2 meetings each year. I don't want a third. This isn't fun.
nobody wants a nobody wants a third.
I don't know. We actually met the Packers in the playoffs twice. The Vikings did. The first one was the disgusting act by Randy Moss.
I didn't know that was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was. We snuck into the playoffs at 8-8. We were the 6th seed, and we somehow put belt to ass on the Packers, who had won the North that year.
That is the disgusting act by Randy Moss.
But yes, this is such a hard matchup because, ironically enough, it is the stoppable force on defense versus the movable object on the Packers defense. Well, the Bears can't cover a soul on defense to save their life, but the Packers are allergic to stopping the run recently, it seems. Considering their last couple of games, they have let up over 89 yards against Denver. They let up over 150 against Chicago. They let up a fuck ton against the Ravens, 300 to be exact, and against the Vikings, they let up 137. The Bears, people will say all the Bears have to do is run with Kyle Mononga and they win the football game. I countered this. All the Packers have to do is test Chicago's DBs and man coverage, and it's over for the Bears.
All they have to do is
for the
start
life of
Malik.
me pick this game.
All they have to do
Start
is
Malik
start
Willis.
Malik Willis.
No, he's
Yeah.
hurt. I don't think. No, that's why they brought up Desmond Ritter.
No.
Oh,
not-
I hear it now. Jordan Love gets knocked out. Desmond Ritter down by 10.
Playoff game to Desmond Ritter. You will never see me again. You will
God,
never
that
see
is
me
the
again.
funniest
Desmond
thing.
Rizzler.
If we lose a playoff game to Desmond Ritter, you will never see me again.
If that happens, we will, I don't know, find a replacement for you, I guess.
Nick
We
Nick
got,
will
like-
be the
We
new.
can't
the new
replace
two
icon.
him.
Bears,
We can't
man. We got-
replace Taegan. Come
To be completely
on.
honest, I think the big defining factor will be Green Bay's offensive line. Because man,
can
I
replace
don't.
him.
Jordan Love under pressure makes some terrible decisions.
Mhm.
Throwing
Hey,
over
Noah,
Zach
give us your
Tom
best
is
minorities.
going back foot, all that stuff.
Oh no, Spencer has a
Zach
question
Tom
for
is
you.
Zach Tom is apparently going to be questionable going into the game, but he did not participate in practice this Thursday. If he's out, it's going to very The Packers already said Dontavian Wicks is going to be out this game too. They're also
Oh wait, I thought the Hoosiers scored again.
nope. Another guy that could be a big thing, if Jonathan Bullard is out, it could also be something that's not good. But all I know is that on the Bears side, it looks like we're gonna get Kyler Gordon back. Haven't heard much about Braxton Jones, but I don't like it. Everyone make their predictions. I want to go last.
I like the Bears in this one. I think
Fuck.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick the Bears. I know
Fuck.
it's the last thing that you want to be here, but I don't think I thought about this a lot this week, and I don't think especially if you're looking at it from the Bears' perspective, I don't think you should be looking at this as relatively dread. In all honesty, you have won games this year that you normally would have lost. They have been very resilient, winning tough and gritty games. And I think the winner of this game is going to be which team is going to be most tough. In a weird sort of sense. Ben Johnson has done a wonderful job for the Bears this year, and I think this game's going to be his magnum opus. The Bears are limping into this. I know you've been saying, but the Bears rested their starters and blah, 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 blah. No, I really don't give a shit. The Bears are going to be just fine.
Yeah, and Matt LaFleur is still a cuck.
No. Someone pick Green Bay. I am begging you, please. I
would pick Green.
Please.
You're the second seed. Act like you're the second seed.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
you
haven't been in this position before. I'm allowed to be scared. I have no disappointment.
Is your team kind of homeless right now?
Yeah, listen.
My
I
wide
get it,
receiver was kind of homeless at one point. Yes.
Listen, I get it. You are completely justified in what you are feeling as a fan. However, we are not fans, and we have expectations to now give.
All of you have seen your teams win playoff games before. I have not.
Indeed, that's what I'm saying. You as an individual have it. The four of us have our opinions. And I am saying the Bears have the expectation that they should, hosting in the Windy City, the Bears should win this game.
It's going to be loud. It is going to be exciting. I would love to be in Soldier Field for the Bears. If you're a Bears fan, how could you not want to be in Soldier Field right now?
I am old enough that I did see a Bears playoff win. That was back in
You
2000.
are. I'm not.
I've seen the Bears beat the Seahawks in the playoffs, so
that's cool. I haven't.
Well, Taegan,
Noah, who are you picking?
This tomorrow, you will see the Bears when the your first playoff game you'll see as a.
No.
I don't think this should be dread.
No.
Like, this isn't the year where your window is closing. This is the first year
Look,
where
are
your
you
window
still
is
going?
opening.
He's trying to get me out of it. It's not. Noah, who do you think?
Still going for one.
It all it depends. Personally, I think it's gonna be the Bears, if only for the fourth quarter.
Fuck!
I
Go ahead.
know-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what?
Where's-
Just
I just
for your
feel- I just-
sanity, go Pack, go.
Ew.
That doesn't. No, that's a pity because you don't actually believe that. You don't believe that.
Oh my God, you're right. Bear down.
honestly, I'm gonna say even if they had Parsons, I just think the Packers' offense is just too flawed. I don't think it's. I just
Yeah, they're-
don't. It's
Like
they're
I
kind
keep in mind when I call him a cuck. The Packers are just, they seem too soft. They seem to like meal mouthy. Like they got no balls. You need balls to
basically
go far in the
you're-
playoffs.
They're basically the Eagles, but without the things that completely piss everyone off.
They're basically like the Eagles if you gave them an iPad and put Bluey on it.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Oh.
Taegan, we believe in this. Like, we believe in this.
That was
team.
nasty.
This group here
Oh.
believes in what this team is doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
good, better, best, bro. You gotta start internalizing that. If you know, otherwise Ben Johnson's gonna sneak into your house and drink all your milk and take his shirt off.
You don't want that, do you?
Anyways, give us your pick.
The issue is, I see the routes to Chicago's victory. If we beat Detroit, I would have 100% been all in and like, yeah, Bears are gonna handle business. But that was way too close, man. And if we look at it throughout a lens, I don't care if the Packers are hurt. They always have that thing. They always have something against Chicago.
Have
This is a
confidence.
different Bears
like
team, I'm
Karate
sorry.
has said, have
Fine.
confidence.
Go Bears. Go Bears. I'm ready to fucking get hurt
Say
again.
with,
I'm ready
say
to
with
fucking get hurt
pride.
again.
Say it with confidence.
Fuck no. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm hurting.
man,
We're
I've been
moving
silent.
on.
You've been so like you know, hey, at least we made the playoffs. Yeah, this was nice improvement. This is nice, good. You had joyful, whimsical, and now it's time to talk playoffs. Now it's like, oh man,
Yeah, you're literally like that. You're literally like that dude.
I'm
who's
scared. I would have been fine losing to the Niners. I would have been fine losing to the Rams, to the Seahawks. I am not fine losing to this fucking team. I am not. I am tired of these goddamn cheese-eating fucks
Niners.
ruining my enjoyment of my football team. I am tired of it.
You're
Spencer, tell me
literally
about
that
the
one
Eagles
dude
offense.
that like talks such big game about like, oh man, I want a badass goth
biting
mommy
his
to
leg?
step on me, and then when the badass goth mommy shows up, you're just like, oh, I can't do it.
I know those type of things.
I have not had my playoff win cherry popped yet, thank you very much. So I'm going to wait until I see it.
Okay.
That's all you're gonna be getting. Moving on, we have a game that is
Now that I think about it, the last time
the-
the Falcons won a playoff game was against the Packers. Well, that's funny.
up next we have the
NFC championship game.
yes. Up next we have the game that I think everyone is going to be unanimously probably agreeing on: Bills Jaguars.
Wait, did we skip the Niners and?
No, they play at 3. I'm going in row. The Niners play at 3 on Sunday.
No, I thought we were just gonna talk. I thought we were just going NFC, AFC. All right.
No,
All right,
no, I'm going.
He's going TV
All right.
order.
Go ahead,
If it's
Noah.
who are you saying is? How is it unanimous? I want to be honest.
I think everyone here is going to pick Jacksonville because they trust Jacksonville's white hotness. That's why I think everyone's going to say
Incorrect,
Jacksonville.
actually.
Yeah, I'm being biased. I'm being biased. I'm so being biased. I'm
Yeah.
I'm being biased to will it into existence.
Yeah, you got me completely wrong, Taegan. They might be white hot during the regular season. I don't think they have the playoff fortitude to win a playoff
a
game
masked
yet.
man.
Yeah.
Again, I would be inclined to agree, but Jacksonville has the best run defense in football.
Is that Jacob
And if you-
Platu?
Yes. Anywho,
Oh.
I was gonna say, in my opinion, you want to know how you stop Buffalo? You stop James Cook. And I'm going to bet on Jacksonville's run defense to win them this football game that I am going to trust anything else. Because if you stop James Cook, the Bills won't be able to do a damn thing about it.
Again, show me what you got in the playoffs. Until then, I don't trust you.
Actually, Noah, who are you gonna pick?
It's weird because here's the thing. By all accounts, I feel like this is the best year the Bills have ever had to win it all. The problem is that this is probably the worst Bills team we've seen since the last time the Bills missed the playoffs, really. Josh Allen and James Cook are their entire offense. And Josh Allen is dealing with a foot injury, at last I recall.
Hey, listen.
But
NBB.
I don't know, man. I feel this is my personal take on this whole matter. Sean McDermott is professional football's James Franklin. When you ask them to win a big game, especially against the boogeyman, they just can't do it.
That's fair.
I do think I do have a feeling the Bills can still win this game because of experience, as I think the Jaguars are as I do think this is that we've really never seen a Jacksonville team like this since, last century, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, like what, the year that they beat Dan Marino, probably?
1999?
I think at the end of the day, though, I do think it's going to be. I do think it's going to be Jacksonville. I think we have the Clemson Lawrence back.
Are we getting Travion Lawrence back?
Yep.
I think Jacksonville can beat this, but I'm gonna go with the homer pick and say the Bills only because playoff experience and bias. I don't care. I will be biased, but yeah, this should be a Jacksonville dub.
You want to know what would be the most heartbreaking way for Buffalo to lose? Off a 75-yard field goal from Cam Little. That would be the most devastating, most Bills way to lose. Luke, what do you think?
On?
I think I like the team that's been more red hot than not. As much as the Jags have been very good. Now, the thing is, like, there is an easy way to stop like a white hot team. It's very easy to do, and it's very easy for that switch to flip from white hot to ice cold. And the same can also be said true for the Buffalo Bills. It is a team that I feel is
God,
best chance to win the game, to win the Super Bowl. But
guys, good thing the Oregon had that 2-point conversion. Am I right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
we're losing by
think it's
41 points instead of 42.
It's stuff has happened. We're gonna see how far both team goes, and I'm quite interested to see what happens. And it's gonna be dependent on if it's what team am I what am I gonna see from either side, right? What am I gonna see from, let's say, what am I going to see from the Jags? What am I going to see from the Bills this week? And it's going to be, a lot of it's going to be based on who's going to be playing its best. As cheesy and weird as it is to say,
he lost. Bad snap, has to throw it away.
And I think what it's going to come down to, the quarterback. The quarterback is going to win this game 100% of the time. And can the quarterback win the game here? I don't know.
I think if Josh Allen has played the way he's played this season, by your perspective, then no, the Bills don't win.
Like we always say about Mahomes, Allen is like that, but a little bit. You never can count out I was gonna say Mahomes. You never count out Allen.
That's
Allen
true.
Can't
100%. But this is like Josh Allen playing with a Mahomes roster this year, and we saw how that worked out.
Hey, anything happened. Listen, like Luke said again, you can be red hot going into the playoffs, and then stink it up.
Hey
It's
guys,
only one,
Chris
unlike
Paul.
baseball,
Chris
it's just
Paul.
one game.
One thing I will say, if my winner is the Jaguars, I think they are the best team in the AFC right now. They've acted like it, they've proven like it, but don't be surprised if the Bills win this.
Yeah, no, give me the Bills.
Yeah,
Spencer?
give
For the
I already
upset.
said
Why-
give it the
why-
Bills.
Why the Bills?
Like I said, I'm still not sure if I trust the Jaguars in the playoffs. You know, they do this really funny thing where, you know, they're only good every half decade, and it hasn't been a half decade since their last good year. So I'm not giving them the playoff win just yet.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, it's time for San Francisco Eagles.
49ers.
Niners. I have money riding on you, but I all believe in the
Niners.
Niners. I believe in the Niners anyways because Eagles. I don't, and this is what people don't understand, bro. The Eagles' offense is bad.
Show me
bad.
Ren, pull up that picture from Twitter again.
No, please don't. Please don't. Anywho,
That's
I
how
was just
assed
gonna
the
say.
Eagles are right now.
Anywho, I was gonna say, you know it's bad when Jacoby Brissett has more passing yards this season than Jalen Hurts starting 16 games.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett has looked like a better quarterback than fucking Jalen Hurts.
Kevin Patullo is awful. Just
like let's just guys, who has a better offense, bro? Just saying, just throwing this out there. The Eagles or the Seahawks? Just who has a better offense? Who do you guys think?
Seahawks. Because
Alright.
the plan isn't. Alright, we're gonna go.
Hawks have JSN.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
hold
just give me. I'll let you say. I just want to ask that.
on.
The Niners defense held the Seahawks offense to 13 points. That's all. Listen, for how good the Seahawks offense is, 13 points. And you're telling me the Eagles are worse than that? Now, I'm not saying the Eagles are going to score 3 points. They're going to score more points. But this offense this year is a shell of last. It is just. See, not Christian McCaffrey. The Madden curse hit Saquon Barkley. He's not hurt. He's just looking like a bum.
actually it's a double whammy. Not just the Madden curse, but also the MAGA curse because he played golf with Trump.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the Seahawks are the give me the Niners, bro, because all they have to do is get CMC rolling. This is gonna be a battle of whose defense is better. No, actually, I'm rephrasing.
Yeah.
This is it's gonna whose offense can get in the red zone because it's just like.
I mean,
it is a case where the Eagles genuinely feel like they're winning despite of their offense. Their offense should, with this loaded of talent, you should be scoring 20 points at a snap of the finger,
Yeah.
and you're not.
I mean, what's
I will
that?
say this:
Give me
the Niners have scored more touchdowns this season than the Eagles have.
Yeah, give me
Eagles
the
scored
Niners.
46. Niners have scored 49.
Yeah.
The 49ers scored 49 touchdowns, guys. Ha! Funny.
Guys, what's that TikTok sound? Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball.
I was just about to say that. My cat was going to remind me to say,
Anywho.
don't forget to say that. Saquon Barkley up the middle. Saquon Barkley up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball.
Anywho, all of this
You're sweet, by the way.
All this is to say, this Eagles defense would be cooked without Jalen Phillips. I'm being so dead ass. Noah, your pick. Niners.
For 49ers versus Eagles.
Yep.
Honestly, Eagles, but that's just because nobody wants them to. It's one of
Wow.
those games where it's one of those games where they get bailed out because of Vic Fangio's defense. Just feels like it's going to be one of those games.
Luke.
I can't say it.
Say
He's
it.
gonna
Say
puke. He's gonna
just. Can you put two numbers together?
Can you do it in
Just
a
put two numbers together. Luke.
It's only coming out as 48 or 50.
Luke, I just want to say.
4-9.
Luke, I have to ask. What is the number after 2 in Noah's name?
Let's see. Let me look at it. All I'm getting is hold on. Let me get my reading glasses on here.
Hold on, I gotta put my reading glasses on.
I gotta put my reading glasses on. Okay, so I'm only getting
That is a 9 though. Not
4
gonna lie.
X
That could be a 9.
ampere or X9.
No, just the 4. I
ampere?
just needed the 4. The 4. All right, Luke. What do you get when you take 10 minus 1?
8.
No.
You're retarded. You need to go back to
No.
Or
Regardless-
try again.
It's the number
Regardless-
between 48 and 50 ers. There you go.
You know what? Sure, close enough. Anywho, all right, let's get to the last game of Sunday before we get to before the Monday game. Chargers versus Patriots in.
Okay, what if?
Jim,
What if? Now
I'm-
hear me out. Hear me out.
This is such.
alright.
This is.
Oh, cool. We're doing Hear
I
Me
feel like
Out.
the Chargers are
picks.
gonna win this. Guys, the Chargers are gonna win this, and I don't know how. They're just going to.
It's because they don't have the. It's because they do they have the Nickelodeon game this time?
No, I don't think they have them.
All right, so they should be good. They don't have the dirty bubble working
The
against
dirty
them.
bubble can't steal it, so
Oh my
I mean,
God.
let me take a look. Let's see. I'm looking it up currently. I don't see anything. Oh, I think I may have found something.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Cat, he found something.
Nickelodeon Super Wild Card game. Oh no, they do have a game. Wait a second for this ad. I need to see what this game is going to be. Oh,
I
God.
know who's gonna win this game. Actually, not gonna lie.
I'm looking it up. Let's see. Who will Nick be broadcasting this go around? Let me take a look. Oh no.
Rainbow.
Oh no, it's something from the past. Okay, never mind. False alarm.
I was gonna say, like, fucking, Damn! Nickelodeon really has nothing but SpongeBob reruns, doesn't it?
True.
SpongeBob, Friends, Big Bang Theory.
SpongeBob. No, they're just playing SpongeBob all year.
That's
for some
all they
fucking
got.
reason.
Jesus Christ. What a sad state of. Also,
I mean,
MTV
they've
is
done
just
it.
dead
They've
now.
had one of these games every year. I don't know what it is going to be. Oh no! Don't tell me it's going to be the conference. Not the conference. Don't tell me it's going to be either the conference finals or the divisional. Dude, if it's one of those two, the AFC is so screwed. They are unbelievably screwed. Oh my god. Well, all I'm going to say is I'm taking the Chargers.
don't know, man.
Is it in you?
Is it?
No,
I
no.
don't-
Who do you pick between Chargers and Patriots? Noah.
Yo,
Chargers, Patriots. Who you picking?
Patriots.
Wow. I'm going
Justin
Chargers.
Herbert's too hurt.
I
I'm going
Yeah,
also-
give me the
Line
the, the Chargers just feel like they're too beat up. Probably give me the Patriots. The evil umpire is back.
You know what? I have faith. I feel like the Chargers are gonna turn if into when.
if into now. Actually, they're gonna turn if into now.
I'm gonna keep Spencer's precedent. We're gonna wait. It's no longer gonna be if. It's gonna be when.
Yeah. All this is just to say, good lord, what did you say, Luke?
I picked Patriots because it's no longer a matter of.
You know what, Spencer? Me and you can charge our phones. These three can't for the next 2 days.
Yeah, charge our phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. Just like every woman
Truth.
born after 1993.
Fuck off. Anywho, last game of the super duper awesome bossum mega ultra Doritos wildcard weekend. Oh god, no. Texans versus Steelers. You know, guys, I'm just gonna be outright say it. Steelers are winning this game. 100%. They're gonna find a way to win this game.
No,
If the
it's
Steelers
Texans.
win, man, then I just don't know where to go.
If the Steelers win this game, they're
Hey,
going.
Bears,
If this-
hey.
Okay, no,
Like
guys.
Houston's got to get the AFC Championship this year. They
Arms-
have to. There's no
if the
more
Tex-
reasons to
If
not.
the Texans
just
and
respect.
Bears lose, we are getting Steelers Packers in the Super Bowl.
No.
We're getting
Look,
this. I
man.
think this is the year. I think Aaron Rodgers. If the Steelers can beat the Texans, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going 10-7 Super Bowl. Where's the soundboard?
Look, man, I think they're gonna win this game, and I do think they're gonna make the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man.
I have the Texans personally because
Oh,
As
give me
far
the
as I-
Texans.
as far as I'm concerned, they are this generation's version of the 2000 Ravens, where the offense does enough and the defense is just elite.
Yeah. I mean, this should be a Texans. This should be a Texans win. This should. This is like they said. This is like the Texans and Steelers game. It's like the Rams and Panthers game. Like, y'all should win this. If y'all don't win this, y'all are like the biggest frauds known to mankind. Like, y'all should win this game easily.
But yes, Luke.
Yo, they got Big Bang Theory on in the group chat. Crazy.
Oh, hell yeah. It's not the Steelers. The team that is playing the Steelers, I highly doubt it. Those are gonna win. Mike Tomlin has done his quota. They're a missed field goal away from missing the playoffs in general, and yeah,
He has overdone his quota. Instead of 9-8, he's 10-7. So
he's gonna go
ooh.
10-8 and 10-9. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, 10-8, and they're gonna extend him because wow, they made the playoffs. They won the division.
The Yinzers know this team's not going to the Super Bowl. Let's stop pretending that they are.
Yeah, they are going to the Super Bowl. They just gotta buy tickets first.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Look, man, I'm going for the Steelers, man. I think they're gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the Texans.
I'm
Bullshit
sorry,
ain't that
Taegan. I
real.
want to believe in them. I can't.
Aaron Rodgers will buy his way to the fucking Super Bowl. And he will pay those refs off. You've seen it happen. He's making the AFC Championship game, and he's going to lose to the next San Francisco 49ers of the AFC. I wonder who that would be.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Anywho, that's the NFL, and we got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, whoa! There's always the greatest sport on ice, finger skating. I'm kidding. It's hockey. Do we have time to talk about hockey?
Yeah, there is something I need to address. That is. Yes.
Me too. Guys, welcome back, Spencer. Guys, everyone, can we?
Oh yeah, I was hacked earlier this week.
Oh, tell about you being hacked. You know what? Tell about you being hacked.
It was shit. Don't click when somebody is like, "Hey, check out my Metroidvania." Don't. Even if it works, it's a Metroidvania, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, if your friend sends you a link to one of their games, you need to question them and ask them a very question that only that true friend would know.
I won't question my friend because he's been I have a friend who I'm doing a Skyrim versus with for the Sickles channel. He actually is making his own game that isn't malware.
Listen, bro, it's basically just like it's a nerdier version of, "Hey, bro, please check out my SoundCloud. It's fire, though."
I mean, one thing I will be, when his game is fully completed, I will say, go check out his game because he spent a lot of time, it's an indie game, he spent a lot of time on it, and he does, daily progress updates on his channel. It is something to... Spencer, shut up, please. Talking about a good friend of mine that I've known since Bible college.
Not your friend.
So
go ahead.
It's we'll be definitely. I mean, at least I will be give it a chance and everything. But for Spencer's case, yeah, that shit was fucking stupid. I was at work and I found out that happened. I'm like, oh no, not Spencer.
Fucking.
They got him.
And yeah, it was just some Turkish dude that was just like, "Come on, man!
This is what I was looking for."
Yeah, it was just like, "Come on, bro! I need $200. I want to go on a trip to Japan, bro."
My mom's kind of.
We good. I mean, you can go on a. Actually, Spencer, you know what? You go on a trip to Japan.
Yeah. You know
experience what he can't.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to go on a trip to Japan? Man, more like go on a trip to get a job, bro. Come on.
Anywho,
I mean, I want to say one thing towards the wild, and one of those things, Spencer, is, oh my god, the Central.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I hate this division. I hate the fact that we have 4 divisions of 8. Maybe trademark. Look out for a video where I am like, "Hey, 4 divisions of 8, kinda bad. Why don't we make 8 divisions of 4 instead?"
I mean, I'd be fine for that. I mean, plus, the NHL is going to be expanding relatively sooner than people are going to think. And yeah, that's how I was as a Leafs fan for the longest time. Because being third in the Central, being the third best team you're the third best team in the Central and the 4th best team in hockey. I dealt that with the Leafs fan because the Lightning and Bruins were always better. The Lightning and Panthers were always better. I hated that so fucking much as a Leafs fan.
It's a dogfight up there. It's a dogfight.
You have the fucking Avalanche. They've lost 1 or 2 games in regulation.
Cale Makar might legitimately be ascending into God mode as we speak.
For defensemen, it's Cale Makar, and then it's Quinn Hughes, and then it's everybody else at the bottom.
Yeah, both of them are
big concern. My big thing with it is I wonder if the Wild jumped too soon in a weird way, because I think they got it at the deadline. They got to address the Marco Rossi Rossi replacement.
Yeah, that was my big concern with the Quint Hughes trade. I was like, hey, wait a second. I don't like that we're giving up one of our more reliable centers. Even though I've liked what Yakov Trenin has brought to the team. I also like retaining our center depth. I guess
I mean, also like Zev Boyum has been really good in Vancouver. Like, he's been viewed as, his ceiling may not be Quinn Hughes, but he's close enough to Quinn Hughes to where it's, yeah, I can see why we get Quinn Hughes, because the emergence of Liam Ogren this year, like, he didn't do jack squat in Minnesota. He goes to Vancouver, he's given a little bit more ice time, and he has blossomed into a really good player. So I'm sitting back and going with this, and I'm wondering, I think in this very unique scenario...
Did we lose the trade?
This might be the trade where both teams lose, because I would rather have Gavin McKenna. I wonder if you are the Minnesota Wild, you look at this and you go, maybe, just maybe, did we jump just a little bit too soon?
I really don't want to pay for. I'm sorry, ESPN.
I know.
No, it's okay.
It's understandable. Dude.
Jonas, pretty much, I've taken a look at the metrics with friend of the show, Aiden, and we've both come to the same conclusion. The big thing holding this team back is Jonas Brodeen and Jared Spurgeon. Like, I appreciate what they've done for the organization. They're just too old to meaningfully contribute on the ice at this point.
I don't think you would necessarily thinking about a buyout is the right direction either.
Not necessarily a buyout.
Not like trading them or like having them no longer on your team, because you have to find players to replace them, and trading away Zev Boya means they're there. You're sticking with them.
See, my thing is that my issue with that argument is Brodeen and Spurgeon are active detriments on the ice, and I'm sure even our guys in Iowa must be better than that.
That's hard. That's hard to say. Yeah. It's because you kind of want to.
We have two lines of better people between Hughes, Faber, and Middleton.
Oh,
the fourth guy.
So like you've got like 1, 2, 4, and 4, right?
God, who's? Now I need to look at Puckpedia again to remind myself who that other guy is. Gosh.
What's the Canadian?
Oh yeah, Zach Bogo.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, even Bogo's been doing better than.
Then the follow-up question I would have is, if you're the Minnesota Wild, I feel that if you can, because the problem is like you're not trading a contract that's bad without giving up something and not expecting to receive anything back, which is kind of the big problem here. Because how old is Jared Spurgeon?
He's 36.
Oh fuck! You're not getting anything for him. How many years does he have left?
He is on year 6 of 7. Next year would be his last one.
And how much is it per year? Taegan, can you...
Shut up, Taegan!
Taegan, seriously? No.
It is $7.5 million.
$7.5 million. Buyout is, and if you could buy out the last year and have only like 2.5 million, about like just under 3 million, or like would it be like under? It would be under 2.5 million for 3 years if you were to buy out Jared Spurgeon.
Yeah,
I think
Jonas.
I'm sorry, you're not trading that contract. That contract is just. Oof. Okay, what about the other
Brodeen?
one? Brodeen.
He is in year 5 of 7. He is 32 years old.
Okay. Cap hit.
$6 million a year.
Spurgeon, I say you can buy out. I don't. You might keep Jonas. You might be just keeping Brodeen for 2 years for the next 2.
Oh, that's why. We have Damon Hunt paired with Jake Middleton right now.
Oh, Damon Hunt. Okay. So, like, I think the only one you could get is Jonas Brodeen.
Yeah, I could see it. Like, maybe Brodeen goes somewhere. Like,
that's the only one I can see is maybe Jonas Brodeen. The problem with Spurgeon is he's old, and I'd hope, like, the one hope you could have is a forced retirement, with him just retiring at the end of the season, which just saves just a lot of time. But I think a buyout, you might be likely more headed towards a buyout, because if it's that much of a detriment on the ice, $7.5 million cap hit for, especially when the Wild's contending window is right now.
Yeah, let me pull up some of Spurgeon's stats right now.
Oh boy.
Let's see. He has time on ice per game of 16 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot still for a defenseman. That's a lot.
Yeah, his goals per 60 is .16.
It's more points per game kind of a thing. That's more what I'm
His
looking
points
at.
per 60 is .49.
Okay, about half a point per game.
His goals for is 54. His goals for percentage is 54.8. His expected goals for percentage is 49, giving us a relative of negative .7. His Corsi for percentage is 46, giving a relative of negative 1.4.
Oh my god, the sad thing about this is he does just enough.
Yeah, and his penalty differential is 1.
That's the sad thing about this. It seems like, again, like even with deep analytics, he does just enough. Like,
yeah, he's basically at the Dalton line for defensemen, and that's just not good enough when you need to be a wagon right now. Like, this is gonna sound.
Doesn't sound necessarily silly either. That's tough because he does just enough, but his contract, it's literally like just enough for it to be very unmovable, unless you're going to give up like a second and a seventh and expect future considerations on top of it. It is just enough to where it'd be like, well, if we have to do that, I think the cap hit justifies him staying around for now and just letting his contract just expire and giving him third line minutes in year 7. And let some of the young guys come in and step up, because you don't really necessarily need to pay them. You just focus on the center depth.
Yeah, because we have like good defensive depth down in Iowa. Guys
How
like
old are they?
David Jiricek is 22. Carson Lambos is 22.
They're at that 20.
David
They're at-
Spacek is 22.
They're at that nervous point.
Ben
Because-
Gleason is 27.
Oh, 27 does not count now.
Jack Peart is 22, and Stevie Lescovar is 21.
Okay, Stevie Lescovar is that's the one to really keep an eye on. They're almost at the danger zone for NHL players, being that they're almost at that year of 23 to 24 and they're not on the team yet. It's a thing where, and again, that defensemen do take a lot longer, and you do have that franchise anchoring player in Quinn Hughes, to where I think, oh man, you really wish you would have you would really want to have Zev Boyam, because Zev Boyam makes this so much easier to say, yeah, we can actually do that kind of trade where we could just cap dump Jared Spurgeon off to some sucker. But
Yeah,
it's
here's the big thing about that, though. We really don't have... There really isn't a team out there that is just, like, intentionally buying shitty players out there right now, is there?
No. They're really... The only team I think could do it is the Panthers... Sorry, the Predators. And the Predators already have a bunch of shitty contracts that they've signed just by themselves. Like, they're their own self-saboteur.
I almost wonder if... This is gonna sound like I'm smoking crack here. I wonder if we could do fucking Spurgeon for O'Reilly.
Maybe? But that would be... I don't know if they would bite on it. Like, maybe?
Just, just think, just out loud thinking.
Just out loud,
here.
yeah. I mean, it's because the sad thing is with the Wild is they have what is without a doubt the most brutal run to the Stanley Cup. You are going to have to play the Stars and the Avalanche. You're probably playing the Stars in the first round. You're going to have to play the Avalanche in the second round, barring somehow the Ducks or the Sharks upsetting the Avalanche, or the Mammoth. No. No. They're young and they're getting swept in 4 games. It's the playoff experience here.
But yeah.
It's gonna be a hard fought road.
If I were Garen, I'd at least consider, getting somebody to getting
Shoot, that's
Nashville
okay
to
to describe video.
swallow one of these awful contracts.
There is, but I don't know if it's... I think you might be able to buy out one of them. You might be able to get a taker for it, but I think you're better off just keeping them because he does just enough to stick around. And if it's one more year, you suck it up for one more year.
Yeah,
and put him on the third line. The cap is going up exponentially too, so that's gonna help.
Yeah. Here's. So what about you? How are the Leafs doing?
It seems like all they had to do was fire the assistant head coach, and they promoted one of them from the Marlies. And his idea is like, why don't you guys just like shoot the puck or something like that. It's felt like there's just this massive standoff between, the big 3 or the big 2, I guess, and the head coach. Management, I'm kind of happy for management for not like fully going in with the players and going, yeah, we do need to fire Greg Berube, who let this team up 3-1 and was leading with 10 minutes left to play against the Panthers in the third period. Yeah, we should totally fire the guy who, after 1 year, has led this team to the furthest that it's ever been in a while. Genius move. Instead, it's like, suck it up. We'll fire one of them on his staff, and we'll placate as the temporary peace agreement between the two teams. And his genius idea is like, hey, why don't you guys just sort of shoot the puck? And Matthews now has his scoring touchback. Hi, Hazel.
Yeah. That being said, William Nylander is an anchor on this team.
I don't know what they're trying to get at. I don't see this team going far in the playoffs at all.
If you don't mind me doing the same analytics as last time.
Oh, no.
Even strength, time on the ice per game, 15 minutes. Goals per 60, 0.72. Points per 60, 2.89. Goal for percentage, 51.6. Expected, 49. Giving a relative of 1.3. Corsi 4 percentage is 46, giving a relative of 1.6, and a penalty differential of 0.
Yeah, the power play has been a complete turnaround. It has been probably one of the worst power plays to one of the better power plays of the NHL. That has been, about fucking time, you know? Sorry sacks of shit decided to fucking turn around. And if you don't watch Steve Dangle, he's put out some great LFRs, and I think the attitude's the same. The players are trying to have more control over the team, and there's this kind of divide between players and coach, and thankfully the gap to jump to a wild card spot isn't so big. I think they might even occupy one right now, or they're just out of it. Oh yeah, they're just out of it by 2 whole points. You're behind the Penguins with half a season's worth of games to go. I think you'd be just. They've been playing winning hockey as of late. They're getting points on the board.
Yeah.
You're chasing the Lightning, Red Wings, and Canadiens. Still a little bit behind, but it's not impossible. If you want to talk about the team that is hot then you're cold, you're yes then you're no, it's the Seattle Kraken. Talk about the turnaround that they had. They started off really good. They started off almost leading the Pacific, and then they lost 10 games in a row, letting them all the way to last, actually as close to last place as you could get. Then in their last 12 games, they have at least registered 1 point, launching them all the way back into 3rd in the Pacific, 2 points behind Edmonton with 2 games in hand, leading to the trade of trading up with at least someone who I thought was going to turn this team. It was going to be a help in Mason Marinchment. They sent him to whoever really wanted him. They got a 2nd and a 4th. I thought they were going to be rebuilding, but the thing about the little slight frustrating thing about the Kraken, they have plenty of assets. They have lots of assets, and they could be major buyers at the trade deadline. The question is, they're consistent at being we're winning all the time or we're losing all the time, and it's really hard to pick one. Decor doesn't look great this year, but apparently Philip Grubauer is like, you know what, this is a contract here. Let me lock in, twin, for an extension.
Yeah, Mason Marchment went to the Blue Jackets.
Mm-hmm. Got a 2nd and a 4th out of it, and
the less said about the Blue Jackets, the better.
Well, they're so weird. They're so fucking goofy. I thought, they have one hell of, a resurgence year without Johnny Gaudreau. They were a point out of the playoffs last year. I thought they were going to take a massive step forward, and now they're last in the Eastern Conference. And the downside is, because it's the Eastern Conference, and the sad thing is, you're not really out of it. You're only 8 points out of a wild card spot. I mean, if you look at the Pacific, like, you've got the Canucks and the Jets. The Jets have win, and their last.
We haven't talked about the Canucks yet, have we? Ooh.
The Canucks are weird. They are so frustrated. They are weird, and just keep losing. Let's just get the services of one Gavin McNamara, please. Let's just get his services. That's kind of what the goal is for. Zev Boyum and Liam Ogren have been great. Rossi has been good too. It's just Thatcher Demko is not Thatcher Demko anymore. And if Thatcher Demko isn't like the god of Thatcher Demko, then they're not really going that far. It seems like they're going to be major sellers at the deadline. If the organization is going to be sellers at the deadline, I think Kiefer Sherwood should fetch you a first-round pick. You have this offseason to trade Connor Garland, who could be a serviceable middle six forward on a team who needs like really grit and toughness. This was the last year to trade him away. I mean, there's a lot of sibs on the Canucks' team because, of course, them and signing bad offseason contracts just mix like milk and honey. Jake DeBrusk has been bad.
Need I remind you of the Filip Hronek trade?
Dude, if the Canucks use a first-round pick to go get somebody, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Shiny Executor! Yes! I got another one!
But yeah, JR, you have the chance to do the funniest thing.
He really does. Today's a good day. I just got my 5th shiny.
Yeah, yeah, you have to wonder, is with the turnaround they've had with ZF Bynum, with ZF Bynum and Liam Ogren, do you think Brock Besser stays around?
He's got a no movement clause. The thing that I've been talking is that they should be putting Brock Besser in the press box for a few games, because he's also been very bad. Do you want also your fun, depressing fact about the Pacific? About the Western Conference? Only 3 teams have a plus goal differential of double digits. Golden Knights have 1, Oilers have 1, Utah Mammoth have 8.
Wild have 22, Stars have 29, and then the Avalanche have 76.
Dear God,
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
We're stuck in a division with these people.
All of them are in one division. The Wild and the Stars. You're basically fighting for home ice advantage.
Yeah,
that's all you're fighting for. You're not fighting for anything else but home ice advantage. Who gets the home ice advantage? That's the scary thing. So,
we better hope that the Avalanche have the choke of all chokes.
Oh my god, that would be the funniest thing. And Noah, my man, home dog, mis amigo. How about the Flyers, dude?
Flyers.
Yeah, the Flyers, they're
incredibly hurt. Their power play is also god awful.
But in a playoff spot,
it just cost them the game. Their power play is so bad that it actually just gave a goal to the Leafs. That cost them the game. It's that bad. It's been bad for 5 years.
Let's take a look at that power play. Their first unit, anyway. First off, we got Barkey. Denver Barkey, Trevor Zegras, Owen Tippett, Matvey Michkov, and Cameron York.
Oh man, you're blowing it with Michkov on the ice? Blowing it with Michkov on the ice, man. I don't know. I like Michkov a lot. The sad thing is he hasn't had a. Well, he's been underwhelming. Is kind of my thing. Yes, I thought he'd be a lot better this year. Michkov, and he's just been pretty okay.
See, I think another big issue is they have another. They're another one of those teams that has an Unk D line between Sealer and Risto.
Oh my god, Ristolainen. I still never got why they traded for Ristolainen. I never got it. I know because, oh, let's go take him away from a bad team. But I never understood that Ristolainen when they traded for Ristolainen back then. That never made any sense.
Maybe Noah can help understand.
Yeah. Other than there. But if it's nothing at him.
In case you're wondering, the players that the Sabres got out of it, Robert Hagg, Isaac Rosen, and Anton Wahlberg.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. That's not a terrible group, but I mean, I do like their coach because he turned the Canucks around, and it feels like they're almost finding out into form. Like really close. I think this is a team that's really close. That's gonna break through the shattered glass. But I mean, just looking at it right now, the fact that the Islanders look at the Islanders turnaround, man. Holy shit! Have the Islanders just turned their season or the turnaround? First overall pick, second in the Metropolitan. I don't know if that says how weak the Metropolitan is, but if the Metropolitan is that bad of a conference, or
yeah, I think it's more the fact that I personally think the Islanders being as bad as they were these past few years was just kind of like a mirage, and they weren't actually as bad as advertised.
Maybe. We're also getting to the Olympics. We've just got the roster reveals. Canada looks strong. USA looks strong. Sweden looks to be a thorn on people's side. The $1 million it feels like, just because of just how they were when we were at the Olympics in 2022, when they were really it felt like they were about to go play in China, and then the NHL saw their COVID protocols and were like, no, we're not going to do this anymore. And they just played a scrimmage on the ice in Milan, and a big hole formed in a section of the ice.
Hot take. This might be a really hot take, but maybe we shouldn't host the Winter Olympics in a warm country like Italy.
Yeah, as of now they're going, but I feel like it's the most subtlety of there's so much quotations around it. You have the NHL schedule literally built around this.
To me, it's just as much of a dumb idea as having the Stadium Classic in fucking Miami.
Yeah, low viewer, that was another game where it held less to it than 1 million viewers. I remember how much of a spectacle the outdoor classic games were. They were absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they went to Michigan Stadium and they filled the barn.
They did. My wonder with it too is I wonder if they got too many. If it's a New Year's Day game, it should be the only game that's being played. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Instead of just a game.
It's more of a game. And don't get me wrong, the South is I can see that the Florida, the state of Florida, would be the most interesting for hockey right now. Because of how good the teams are.
That being said, fuck ESPN for claiming that Florida is the new state of hockey, guys. Fuck you.
It sadly is. They've won the last 3 championships.
That being said, fuck you. It's not just about the NHL why Minnesota's called the state of hockey. It's also high school and college and other fucking things like pond hockey, which you don't get in places like Florida.
It don't get cold enough for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Canada
what I mean.
too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like one of the biggest missteps the NHL has done has been like the outdoor classics. They don't make the outdoor classic games like they used to anymore. I mean, I know a lot of money, like a stupid amount of money, is going into this.
Money.
Right, like a stupid amount of money is going onto this, and the NHL has to figure it out. I mean, next year's Winter Classic is in Utah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Thumbs up. Perfect.
I miss the old hockey, not the new hockey. Something like that, I don't know.
I mean, like, you have the greatest moment of all time, which is the Corey Perry Walk of Shame. That's cinema.
Yeah, it's like, I hate to be like one of those elitists, but like, fucking, it's missing something when your big outdoor game is in the most south. Like that just seems like, and people were legitimately complaining that the ice was like super shitty quality, almost like that's what you get when you have a retractable roof in Florida. You're not going to keep ice very good.
It's because it's in terms of Celsius, even in the coldest times, it's going to get maybe below single digit Celsius overnight.
Yeah. Hey, boy, I'm gonna blow their fucking mind when I teach them about hydrodynamics and what temperature water freezes at. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that will fucking tell them. But yeah, anyways, NHL's got some pretty good stuff. Especially we're gonna get to more into and kind of the nit and gritty of it when. We're not gonna not talk about the Olympics because there's another brawl that's about to take place between the U.S. hockey and Canada hockey. Like those two teams are gonna kill each other.
Yeah. This is gonna be more than just a sport. It's gonna be like
the biggest thing that I really do wish. I mean, I understand the political theater. I want Russia in it just for the sake of, like, you have the Big Four, the real Big Four. Finland is not part of the Big Four. Stop playing yourselves about it. The Big Four has always been Sweden, Russia, the USA, and Canada. I miss that so much. The Russians have such a great and phenomenal hockey program, and I feel like a lot of the young hockey players in Russia are really missing it. Like, dude, I want to see Ovechkin and Michkov play on a team, man. Oh my goodness!
Imagine Kaprizov on.
Dude, Kaprizov, Ovechkin, and oh my god! And we're never gonna see that. I don't think we're ever gonna see that unless
fuck yourself, Vladimir Putin.
Yeah,
go fuck yourself.
All they have to do is just leave Ukraine, and we can get like probably one of the coolest games to see. Like Russia and the USA have such a great rivalry to it. So do them with Canada, and I think they have a huge chip on their shoulders because they haven't been invited to this. So you're gonna have that theme too, like. Oh, it's setting up to be like such a good hockey tournament when you have, especially like Russian prospects. Like Russia not being the IHF World Juniors I mean, I get it, but it's also kind of a crime because do you want to know something? Do you want to know how good the IHF World Juniors had for the first time a winner that wasn't from the US or Canada in years. Like the Czech Republic has such a good. Finland has such a good young program. Czech Republic, Sweden is always strong, but there's like Latvia's like the goaltending of death. Latvia's gritty, right? And it's missing Russia so much. I miss Russia. Russia needs to be in this thing, and Russia missing at like the biggest stage in hockey is a sin. It's come on, stop making this about the politics and making sure we're not giving a nation pride. They're already fucked enough with Putin. Let me see these young, talented, young kids in Russia play hockey. It is so good. I mean, I know how hard it is to get a player from Russia into North America. It's downright batshit crazy and somewhat impossible.
Yeah, I think that's part of it is because Putin is so ass-hurt about his precious players leaving the KHL.
But yet, they will smile with glee taking any American or Canadian. It's insane.
Yeah. I mean, who was that guy that was on the Habs who got busted for, like, domestic abuse?
And allegations. Those on the Canucks. Jake Virtanen.
Oh, see, I was thinking of...
it could have been somebody else, so... Could be thinking of somebody else.
Was I thinking of Galchenyuk by any chance?
Oh, no, Alex Galchenyuk is a Russian. He was busted for something like talking shit about an organization or something that they signed. Like, he openly admitted to something in a taxi drive and it got leaked. And the Coyotes terminated his contract. You know what the sad thing is about Galchenyuk? I would have given him like $5 million for 5 years after the COVID season. Because he was the only player that showed up for the Maple Leafs in the playoffs that year. What a world. What a fucking world. Yeah, Galchenyuk is a Russian though, so he got to return to Russia.
Actually, he's from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, oh my god. Well, I mean... Point still stands. They hate losing the players to teams over the seas, but they're gonna like smile with glee whenever they can take a player from a former NHLer. But like most former NHLers aren't going to the KHL well, some do, but a lot of them they play in the European pro circuit. So. I mean, hopefully one day we get to see Russia versus Canada and the USA at the level, because like the Four Nations was such a slam dunk. I mean, we knew the tournament was going to be good, but man, it only was made better because of the political theater. Oh, because the silly orange man with the wig had to open his mouth and spark a lot of Canadians to rise up and watch. And like literally, when I watched that game last year, I didn't care about winning anything else. I just wanted to win that one fucking game because it meant something to Canadians, and to see what happened, the result of that, like even don't forget about like the game where they won the gold medal. The game in the regular tournament, right? Was cinema. That game was cinema. You had 3 fights in the first minute.
I mean, you could argue that it was another classic Matthews choke, but you know.
I would say that, but no. Matthews has dealt with enough shit. He's dealt with enough shit, but like, I can't wait for the next US and Canada hockey game. It is a game that, because of the orange man with the wig, it's a game that means absolutely everything to Canadians. It's a must win. It is going to be cinema. Like, the citizens of the lawn are going to be treated for the greatest spectacle that they have ever seen. 2 teams that are it's not gonna be like some all-star game where they're going at like 50%. These guys are going at 100%. People like, there are guys that suffered injury, like pretty significant injury setbacks from this game alone, from like even just from this tournament in general alone that might knock them out of the playoffs, and they would play for the country pride over and over and over again. Like the Olympic hockey, like if you're not a fan of hockey, this is where you would love to watch, because it is going to be like Canada, USA, cinema. Canada and USA versus Sweden. That'll be a fairly competitive-ish game. Sweden doesn't have like the Death Star of superstar players. But man, if there's one game you have to watch, Canada, USA. That is the one game I encourage non-hockey viewers to watch. That game is going to be, it's going to mean a lot. It's gonna mean something, and I think this is a good spot to end it off for Tadur, unless there's anybody who wants to talk about the NBA.
We can save that for next week.
You can say that for
Wow,
next week.
they really put the ball in that hoop. That's crazy.
All right, and yeah, that should do it for us, Tadur. I think, yeah. And what a good time to be a sports fan, man. This is a great time to be a sports fan.
Yeah,
Olympics in February, the World Baseball Classic in March.
Man, baseball. I was gonna say, man, football is back. God, I want to say sports. Sports is back. Sports.
Yeah,
Go
make sure
sports.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and also tweet hashtag Black Lives Matter. You know, to
Make sure
show
not
your
to. Make
support
sure
for
if someone,
cause.
if your friend, make sure if someone you don't know goes, I'm making a game, don't do it. Don't.
Unless it's T-Fed. Then
Unless it's Luke's friend.
unless it's my friend,
Don't trust it.
don't trust it. I think that's the word to the wise. And-
Wise words of advice. Remember, Steelers are going to the Super Bowl because the horses, something.
Peter, the horse.
Oh,
is
also
Peter.
the only reason the
Taegan,
Panthers. Oh wait,
uh-huh,
side note. Taegan, I'm really upset you didn't bring this point when talking about the Panthers. The curse wheel landed on the Rams.
Oh yeah, Panthers are going to the Super Bowl. By the way.
And the Panthers, I just forgot about the Panthers might win tomorrow because Perna's wheel cursed the Rams. And if that-
Actually, it's technically today because it's 12:06
well, not for me.
Eastern
It's
Standard
still
Time.
9.
Be on the
Actually-
lookout for the video tomorrow. That's all I
Well,
gotta say.
technically-
Taegan and
technically,
Nick and Noah, they've been working very hard behind the scenes. So go watch the new
They've been
video
in
that
the
they make
sweatshop.
tomorrow. They've been working incredibly hard. Do you have an ETA for the time at all, or is it?
No clue. We're still working on that,
Yeah,
but it'll
They're
come
working
out.
harder than the
okay.
Eagles' the
'Cause
Eagles'
I wanna-
offense.
Well, I never. It's fine. It's fine. Tomorrow, Tom and I will be continuing our Skyrim versus. We're gonna fill the museum up with as much shit as we can until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, or we somehow finish the mod list. That's gonna happen tomorrow. Watch, stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, watch the video. These guys have worked incredibly hard on it. They put a lot of time and effort behind the scenes, and they've been working their asses off, so make sure you give them their flowers. Watch the video tomorrow, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you all tomorrow.